Hello, everyone.
Hello, whoa! Yo!
Welcome to our last stream of the year.
No, it's not, is it?
Is it not?
Is it not? Is it? It's not the last stream. Is it?
Welcome to our last stream of the week.
I mean, I was gonna take Christmas off, but I was gonna stream next week. Is it the last stream? What? This is a shock to me.
It doesn't have to be. I just assumed. We can just keep streaming. I don't mind.
You can just keep streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to. You don't have to if you want. If you want a break from streaming, that's fine.
I'm just in the this was my last week of work mode. Don't mind me. If you want to stream next week, I will come along.
Hello, welcome to the thing that we're doing. It's a day.
India, I put 2 cups of hot chocolate into the stream for you.
Oh my gosh.
Get one.
Oh no. Oh.
Get the other one.
I got it.
Yeah, full party. Clink.
Clink.
Clink, clink.
Click.
Clink.
Click.
Yeah. It's good to be childish in your old age because it keeps you young. Wisdom for you. That's what I've learned in my 34 years.
On this earth.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Thanks for being here with us.
Keep seeing the wonder. Blink.
Keep seeing the joy.
Keep finding the people that make you laugh.
And most of all, remember to always do the things you enjoy.
Idiot.
That's a whoa.
My face.
Whoa. My face. I refuse to put my cup down. That's a lot of bits. Who? Pilky CLC. That's 500 bits. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. There's nothing like drinking hot chocolate while you're covered in purple crystals. I gotta get the red ones. They're the ones that'll make me win.
I got one.
No. No. Go. No. No, you got it. Ding dang it.
Yeah.
Wait, there's another one over there. Let me get that. Yes. Oh, you're still super winning.
Oh, super. You just need another red one.
Super winning. That's an apple.
I was looking at the exact same thing there. Yeah. Yeah, so I added new bit color. So if the amount goes over a threshold, then it starts spitting out red bits, which are worth 50.
Yeah.
Both to us. And
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Cool party.
There's a red one. I can get it.
Don't you dare.
I can get it.
No.
Where is it? Yeah. Oh, look at me now. Look at me now, dog. Look at me. No. No. No.
Caught up.
No.
Yeah.
Ding dang it. Those red ones really make a huge difference.
They're pretty good, huh? Added to the game.
It's added strategy.
Yeah. Plus, I made it so that the bits themselves become unbouncy when we collect them, so we don't rocket everywhere.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
It was like 362 to 361, and I can't tell if I got.
Let's just assume that I won.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
That stupid apple, the red herring that it is.
How are you guys doing? Is this game pay to win?
There's a crow mill in there.
Yeah, I saw it. I heard it. It's from Alex Perth, who says, "This is a couple of months late to be current, but it's still very good." Let me have a look. I want to see. Happy Wolf Newt. Thank you. Wolf Newt, a 7-year-old's made-up holiday goes viral. Launches movement to benefit dogs and wolves. Oh, that's awesome. A 7-year-old's vivid imagination and kind heart have created a new holiday called Wolf Newt, and the thousands of people around the world who celebrate it November 23rd will donate to dog and wolf related charities, including one in Indiana. Wolfanoot, say Wolfanoot, oh sorry, it's got an in there, was born after the New Zealand boy told his mum about the holiday. The spirit of the wolf brings and hides small gifts around the house for everyone. Also, they're just Santa Claus except a wolf. People who have had or are kind to dogs get better gifts than everyone else. You eat roast meat because wolves eat meat, and cake decorated like a full moon. That's really cute.
That's really cool.
Happy Wolfanoot.
Happy Wolfanoot to you all.
I love that. That's adorable.
What's this? I just saw the Bloodborne hole slide video by Brycean Robot, and I have to say that I'm proud of what you've inspired and terrified. It was the most terrifying and beautiful thing I've ever seen.
What is this?
What is this?
I want to know. Can you show me? A lot has happened. What's happened?
I'm scared.
Oh.
It's okay. You can have mine. Or not. Or
No. They're both mine now.
Don't bag it. No, I want to sip. My wisdom cup.
I don't even need to use my hands. I can just levitate it with my brain.
There's a link to this clip. Is it safe to watch on Twitch?
Because we can put it on our screen.
Oh, we actually.
It's safe. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes, but no. Barry watched it earlier on stream. And now we shall too.
The screen is in mid progress of working, so I don't know if it will work on the screen on behind us, but I'll just put it on. You comfy over there in the snow.
It's cold.
Safe for stream, not safe for life. Okay. Hang on then. I made a quick video edit for a community in-joke. It is so deeply cursed that I recommend no one watch it.
Wait, do we need to know the in-joke?
But Razadoop screaming no made it all worth it.
Oh, is it good? Should we? Do you guys want to brief us on the in-joke just in case? That's okay, nobody here is alive. Puppet hole. Is that puppet hole is Puppet Barry's puppet hole? Oh no! Oh no! Barry has a puppet. That puppet has a hole. Is the hole the one his hand goes in, or does it have like another hole? The in-joke is me living in Puppet Barry's puppet hole as a tenant. What? Wants to know, how did this happen? How did this happen to you? And you have a hole slide emote. Oh no, I'm so scared.
I just want to see if this works.
That's not very wholesome. That's incredible.
I want to see if this works. If it doesn't, I'll just restart the overlay. But I can't remember if this was working or not, so. Oh, it tried.
It tried to do something.
It tried, but
it just didn't succeed. That's
okay. It tried,
okay.
but it failed.
I identify with that.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Like, we'll just watch it then.
Yeah, we'll just watch it. An attempt was made.
Okay. Let me put it over here. And then let me go. This is why I made the screen, so I didn't have to do this, but we're doing it together. This is why I made the screen, so I didn't have to do this, but we're doing it together. I'm in progress of trying to get Twitch videos to work on the screen. I'm in progress, but I didn't quite get it working. Twitch videos to work on the screen. Okay, but I didn't ready.
Yeah.
Twitch videos to work on the screen. Okay, but I didn't ready.
Yeah.
It gets worse. No!
Oh my gosh, what? What? Oh my gosh, what? What? No! 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 No, I hate this! No!
There he is.
No, I hate this! No! Oh.
Stinky.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my
This is
gosh.
the best Christmas ever.
Best
Christmas ever.
Oh, we got audio feedback.
We got audio feedback.
Oh, we got audio feedback. Someone
Really?
clipped the
We got
clip
audio
of the
feedback.
clip of the loop. Oh, we got audio feedback.
Oh,
Someone
did it?
clipped
Was
the
it
clip
playing
of the
twice
clip
or
of the loop.
something?
Yeah.
Oh.
The echo adds a layer of the
Oh, was it playing
insanity.
twice? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
The echo adds a layer of the
oh, was it
insanity.
playing twice? Sorry. Oh,
The echo adds a layer of the insanity.
Sorry.
That's terrifying.
Do you want to watch it again without the echo?
That's terrifying.
Do you want to watch it again without the echo?
Oh, our voice is echoing.
Our voices are echoing.
Oh, our voice is echoing.
Like,
I have the stream
our
on
voices
another
are
tab.
echoing. I'm hearing you.
Like-
That's what that is. Have you? Has it been echoing the whole time?
The whole time. And I've been here the whole time.
Oh, were you only watching the stream just now to see the Barry thing?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't. I wasn't only watching the stream just now.
Have we been echoing the whole time?
Weird. I wonder why people only said it now.
Whole time echo.
The whole time.
Just when the clip started playing.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh, it's when I switched over to this screen. It's when I switched over to here. That's what it.
Oh my gosh.
Susama,
Oh
what
my
the
gosh,
fuck?
Susama! That's so many! I'm not even gonna try, Doig. I'm not even gonna. This is so many. That's 4,000 bits.
What the
Holy
hell?
heck! Susama, thank you so much. Over the puppet hole. Obscure the puppet hole. Wow! I think that's the most bits we've ever received from someone in one go. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Holy Toledos. Holy puppet holes. That's incredible. Look at you, Doig. You're beautiful. You're like a crystal tree.
I'm a crystal tree. Merry Crystal, miss.
Merry Crystalmas. I'm rocking around the crystal tree. Have a happy cold party. That's it. Roll. Wow, Doig. That's impressive.
I can roll with it.
No, just the size of your crystal construct.
I got many bits.
Give. Yes.
Oh, there's mine.
Well, that was extremely cursed. That was more cursed than I was even expecting it to be. Whoa. What? Pilkey, thank you so much. Holy guacamole. 500 bits. Thank you so much.
Oh no, we've gone even deeper. There's a clip of us watching Barry's clip, watching him say no, echoing. Oh my gosh, we broke through the fourth wall.
So, in this instance, is Onster the bone monster?
I guess, and that's the I paused it on the puppet hole.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Oh no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, okay, well, I guess we'll switch over.
It's lovely
to...
festive time, and this is our background. Just Barry's puppet hole.
No, just there we go.
Happy holidays, everyone.
I've saved us. Now it's just the NDA screens.
Has everyone hung up their Barry holes above their fireplaces? I hope so.
I don't think it should be legal to say Barry Hole with a straight face.
I can't help it. Hang them up so you can fall out of the fireplace. If you don't hang them up, Onster can't come out and put presents underneath your crystal tree. So you have to do it. It's how she gets around the world in one night.
Could you imagine if we lived in a world where during the holidays you hung stockings on your fireplace, and they were they were like the.
You're lucky you have a tiny key between your antlers.
Do I?
Look.
Oh yeah. And they were the socks of your distant relatives. Not like distant family wise, like they had lived far away from you, but they were like teleportation stockings. And then on Christmas morning, your family, like, they would emerge from the stockings from your fireplace.
But like the spirits of them?
No, like actual physical, but they grew out of them like the thing.
Like daisies.
Like.
What?
I don't know. I'm just imagining it, and you're like, and they would like dislocate their bones and stuff, and then they would drop out in like biological sacks, and then they would stand up and they'd be like, "Merry Christmas!" And
Merry Christmas, everyone!
And that would just be normal.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
And then you'd set another place at the table, and you'd all eat meat and celebrate Wolfentoot. Oh, what it was called that I slightly forgot.
And that's why you hang stockings.
I like that. I also like the idea of stockings being portals, or like putting portals out so that Santa or some other entity can go between the houses.
I wish portals existed. I wish travel was instantaneous.
If this is the big question, isn't it? If you could do it, but every time you went through, you died and it was a new you, would you do it?
Maybe just once.
Maybe just once.
Maybe just once.
Maybe just once. What kind of sense does that make? Well, you think the second version of you will be better, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm done. This is the ultimate version of me. Screw that last guy.
Maybe just once.
Just once.
What? What's that?
Oh, whoa! Was it that appeared behind you?
It flew over me.
Oh, did it? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Encoon, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Silent Assassin.
I think I would use teleportation if it was like a breach. Like there's a big ring and like you step through it, and like it on one side was one place and one side was the other. No, none of that like.
Oh, I got some cereal.
Teleportation where you get broken down and then sent and then you appear. No.
Well, like the Willy Wonka transportation that he does in the film.
Yeah, portals I feel like are a different way to move between places. I would use a portal. I don't think I would teleport.
What if the portal destroyed you?
Well, it shouldn't.
Okay.
I'd check the math.
That's the kind of stuff that... Oh.
I'd be like, what does this binomial polyamorous algebraic equation do? And then I would check it.
That's the kind of thing that our holiday spirit has to do every year. It has to go through like a bunch of portals. Our holiday patron. Who's the holiday patron for Cold Party?
Me.
All the people who celebrate it. We are all the holiday patrons. Ooh. I am the holiday patroness.
Patronus. Yeah, that's a Harry Potter thing. What was we watching?
We were watching we watched Next yesterday.
Yeah, we did. That was so
We watched Next
hilarious.
with Nicolas Cage.
What was on after that?
Pokemon the movie.
Pokemon the movie. There's a line in Pokemon the movie that's delivered by Detective Pikachu where he goes, "Serenity now," in response to being near the Psyduck, because he's like, these things just explode when they get stressed, and he goes, "Serenity now." Now, I don't know if Serenity now is an actual thing, but it was written into Seinfeld. So when I heard it, I was like,
Seinfeld?
That's a Seinfeld reference.
Doig Seinfeld alarm went off.
Yeah. Because there's an episode where they discover that George's father has been, every time he gets stressed, he looks up at the sky and goes, "Serenity now!" And it's like...
Does it work?
No. It basically is bottling up his anger.
I didn't know it was a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, he just shouts, "Serenity now!" like the whole episode.
So you think it's a Seinfeld reference in Pokemon the movie?
I think so.
I think we need to talk about Next, though.
Okay.
I think we need to tell you guys about our viewing experience of Next, which is a Nicolas Cage movie in which he plays a Las Vegas magician who has the real ability to see 2 minutes into his own future. And the CIA tried to recruit him to stop a nuclear bomb from going off that's been stolen in LA. And
he has a very unrealistic relationship with a girl in it.
It's real dumb. It's real stupid. It's like he meets this girl. He sees a vision of this girl, okay?
We're in the spoiler barrel.
Spoilers for next. He sees a vision of this girl and he's like, that's more than 2 minutes in the future. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm gonna go and meet her in the place that I saw her. So every single day at the same time he goes to this place and waits for her twice a day at 8 o'clock. He'll go to this cafe and wait in case she comes in. And then one day she comes in and of course she comes in, she sits down, and what looks like her ex-boyfriend comes in, some kind of weird abusive partner.
Do you notice he never turns up again, ever?
He never turns up again. He's there purely to make Nicolas Cage's character look better by comparison. But he comes in and they have this argument where he's like grabbing her wrist and stuff, and he's like, you need to give me a chance, it was just a bad day. And she's like, no, I really don't want to, leave. And Nicolas Cage like white knights and steps in. His first words. Wait, he goes
in her presence.
Wait, no, because he steps in.
No, you're right.
He steps in, and the dude who she's trying to like get rid of and break up with is like, who are you meant to be?
And he says, I'm her future.
He says, I'm her future, and then gets punched. And I guess she doesn't hear him say that.
Yeah,
because she never brings it up.
Yeah,
and she doesn't seem freaked out by this dude just walking over she's never met before and then saying to her ex-boyfriend that he is her future.
Yeah, because after that she's like, if you give off any psycho vibes or red flags, I'm like, the first thing he said was a red flag. The first thing he said.
Yeah, so he sits down and he plays like he's really hurt because he's trying to get her sympathy, and she like feels bad for him, I guess. So she's like, I'll give you a lift across the country, but you have to come with me to like the shelter that I'm helping out, volunteering for, educating children. You have to come by there with me because I have to drop off little Timmy's birthday present or something.
Yeah. Wait. I have a joke based on the previous scene. So Avril Lavigne intervenes in her life. He's like, hey, you, I don't like your boyfriend.
No way.
My time travel powers.
Yeah, I mean, and beyond just the fact that he has been like essentially hunting this woman, like going to the same place, same time every day, waiting for her for years and years. Like when he first goes over to her, he's trying to figure out how he can go over to her and not have her shut him down. And so he plays out the scenario like by looking into the future like 5 or 6 times until he gets the option he wants, and then he goes with that. And I'm like, this poor woman has just got out of a relationship where this dude's been stalking her, and the next person she meets has been stalking her for 8 years. And is like looking ahead to the future to try and like steer the relationship in
the ideal scenario.
Yeah, the ideal scenario where he gets to date her and sleep with her. And like the first thing he says about her is, I'm her future, and somehow this doesn't ring any red flags for her.
The film doesn't show you him doing the kind of like seeing what scenario works thing after the first scene, but it implies that he needs to do that.
It implies he does it all the time because he keeps like getting super lucky in scenarios because he's used his powers.
Yeah, not just the ideal scenario, but the ideal scenario for him. Yeah.
Yeah. There's this great part where she's like with the kids who she teaches, and she's brought this dude along, I guess just because he's like, she's giving him a lift across the country or something, and he happens to like just now be in a car, and now he's gonna hang out.
And the kid's like, he likes you.
He likes you.
What makes you say that?
Who's your boyfriend? She's like, he's just my friend. And they're like, he likes you. And she's like, how do you know? And she looks over.
And he's like this.
He's just staring at her from like 30 feet away.
The kids are like, he looks at you like my brother looks at his girlfriend. And then it cuts to Nicolas Cage and he's just like,
That's the exact expression. He's just looking at her from across.
And then he comes over, and on his way over, he picks up a rock.
And then he's like, I picked this rock up in the canyon. It's
you're like,
magic. And you're like, Nick, we
just watched you pick it up.
Yeah, we looked at you as you were walking over, and you picked it up on the way. We saw you. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Okay.
Bro, we saw that. You can't tell us you picked this up from deep in the canyon. We saw you just pick it off the ground right now. Is it meant to be weird? No. I think it's meant to be like heartwarming. Because he's connecting with the kids using his magic tricks. He turns the rock into a lizard in the kid's hand and is like, happy birthday. And the kid's like, what am I meant to do with this?
I'm trying to find...
It's a very unsatisfying film to watch, though. Because it does that thing where it lets you watch huge swaths of the film, like 20-minute segments where stuff happens, and then, like, takes you back in time and is like, oh, but that never happened. He just saw that happen, so he's going to choose differently now. But he does that a couple of times, and it's like, I feel like we're making no progress in this story, because every time we take steps forward, we get pinged back to this same time again. Oh, you're showing them the eye things. So yeah, eventually the CIA...
We need this in the background.
Yeah, eventually the CIA managed to convince him to work with them. By essentially just doggedly pursuing him and telling him they'll shoot him if he doesn't. The CIA are also bonkers in this. and when he says yes, here you are. They put these eye things on him so that he watches the TV and can tell them where the bomb is by looking into the future of the news reports. But there's no reason why he should have to keep his eyes open and unblinking. Like, he can just look into the future. He doesn't need to not blink, but they just put these eye things on him.
And then they keep cutting back to him wearing it.
Yeah. For no reason. He's like strapped into a chair watching the TV with these eye things on. Does he have to talk? I mean, he can talk just like any person can. Oh my gosh.
However, the one saving grace of the whole movie is Columbo's in it.
Yeah. Columbo is present for like a scene.
Absolutely best part of the movie.
Those are math compasses! They basically are, aren't they? We need Pierre to be able to draw perfect circles around his eyes. That's the only way we can see into the future. Protractors. That's really funny. Oh my gosh.
It is a really good movie though. You should totally watch it.
It's great to watch with friends because there are plenty of places where you'll want to scream at the TV. This is my tea, Ankun. It's my tea. Well, it's hot chocolate today, right? Apparently.
Okay. So what we're actually here for today is to look through Animorning submissions for something you had fun with.
We just needed to warn you about that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some Animorning submissions. Do you want to do them on your screen this time, since you already have your screen up? Because we're not so much giving feedback on these as we are just being like, whoa, what'd you guys make?
That's true. That's true.
Wasn't this device like he has to watch each newsfeed without blinking to not miss a single detail? I mean, maybe what he was looking for was a news report where they were like, hot dang, a bomb went off. Which is really stupid in itself.
Oh, it's because I don't want to. Let's not go too much into like super plot things.
But the whole device is that he can only see 2 minutes into the future, and the CIA know this. So if he were to look 2 minutes into the future and see the bomb went off, what exactly can they do in that 2 minutes to prevent it?
Yeah.
Their plan is flawed, but they're obsessed with him.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing about this nuclear device? Well, we're looking for this magician.
What the heck? We've got a chromo from Fartiati. Is this actually true, or is this just like something people made up because it was funny? This reminds me of that time NASA gave a female astronaut for a weekend or so long space mission 100 tampons and asked her will that be enough, because they didn't know if it was enough, even though they are literal rocket scientists. I can't believe that. They had to. That has to be fake.
I
or
mean,
they have
maybe
to be
they come in
joshing.
packs of 100. I don't think they handed her whatever.
Yeah, but
They don't come in packs of 100, do they?
No.
I've just revealed myself as a rocket scientist.
Even if they did, Doug. Even if you could get a pack of 100 tampons.
I meant in the case of
like,
they probably buy them in bulk. I don't think that someone went out to the little store and was just like, I need tampons for the astronaut.
Tampons.
I'm thinking like maybe they got the place hotels or something get them from.
They just piled 100 individual tampons into her arms at launch.
Just threw them at her.
Even so, like, you give someone 100 tampons for like 2 days in space. You're not like, is that enough? Are you gonna be okay?
Okay, I've got it.
Fire them out the airlock. No, don't do that. Oh my gosh.
So this one is by Martin.
That just tells me that there should need to be more female astronauts, because all the astronauts must just be guys who have no clue how female anatomy works.
I don't know who this is.
You don't know who this is? Look at this! Oh my gosh! This is so cool! It's a little map of our airship!
Super cool. I'm trying to find their...
Hold on. Ride said, I remember
Pilkey, got it.
This is from Fartiati. I think it's a continuation of the astronaut story. Ride said, I remember the engineer trying to decide how many tampons should fly on a 1-week flight. They asked, is 100 the right number? So yes, it's true that NASA asked if 100 was an appropriate number, which Belsky uses as a punchline in her comedy song. Oh, is she an astronaut and a comedian? However, the claim that NASA actually sent a woman to space with that number isn't entirely true, because the woman was like, no. The only reason that's not true is because the woman was like, I don't need that many. Don't. Finally, Belsky also claims that NASA tied the 100 tampons together. I mean, wait a second. They tied them together. Were they like individual? Were they actually individual tampons?
My guess would be at least 4 a day.
I can understand tying them together if you had them all separate, because that would be a lot floating around in the cockpit, wouldn't it? Just hundreds of tampons. Why did they tie them together? I don't know.
How's that?
Maybe there were packets that they tied together.
How was my estimate?
How was your estimate?
At least 4.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can get away with less. Some people might need slightly more, depending. But yeah, it also lessens over the week.
Okay, yeah.
So probably you'd need like 20 to be like safe. 30 to be completely safe in case anything happens and you lose any. You probably don't need 100.
Okay.
You probably don't need like over a month's worth. All 100 in one go.
Anyway, let me read out this thing.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Pilkey says, so this is my first Animorning challenge submission, mostly because I'm not an animator, but this challenge is one that I can do. I run a D&D campaign. I need to create a lot of battle maps. I recently decided to move to a more hand-drawn sketch style of a battle map to make them easier, faster, and more enjoyable to make. I also wanted to use this to say thank you for the awesome streams, so I've done a battle map of your airship.
Oh my god. It
required a lot of hunting through VODs to get enough views of the ship, so the dimensions may be a bit off, but hopefully you like it. It's only the second map I've drawn in this style, so I've got a lot of experimentation to do on future maps. Working out what level of detail I need, whether I want color or not, etc. But I really enjoyed making this one.
This is incredible!
We've got a D&D battle map!
A D&D battle map of our ship! Is it okay if we give this to our DM and ask him if he can use it? Because he was talking about doing a one-shot with us with airships. And we could ask if this could be our ship.
That's so super cool.
That's amazing. You know, one thing I'd really love to be able to do with this overlay in you is I'd love if we could make the whole ship traversable.
You want to be able to run over the whole ship.
Yeah. Like, I still think the invisible walls are important for objects because our cameras are dependent on staying in one place. But if we can run through them, or if you can put collision on, like, the upper deck there, I'd love to be able to, like, run around it.
Okay. Yeah. I can set it so that objects are affected by the colliders, but like we got boofed around. So
we should one day play D&D with Animata. That's a great idea. That's actually an awesome idea. I wonder if there's any way you could like make character sheets based on kind of the monster or animal that you are.
Oh.
Maybe you could like get 2 attributes that you could argue are natural for your creature and assign them based on what you have.
Well, I would be a druid fire circle of fire.
Yeah.
Druid.
Maybe you get like, we could make a list of things and your character gets to choose like 2 from the list, depending on what kind of creature you are. Tasha's Cauldron has a thing for custom races. Oh.
You say Swift as a Kenku, but she literally that's her D&D character present is a little D&D little Kenku called Quilt.
Yeah, I'm a Kenku. That's the good thing about D&D, says Kurodai. You can do anything. It's true.
I was recently awarded like one of those, you know, those the packs of cards where you pick one and like a cool magical thing happens. I got one that for my character, he's pretty much like he'll fight when people he likes are in jeopardy or like someone attacks him. He's a pacifist that's really good at self-defense. Like I gave him a trait which is like Polearm Master, which is like if anything comes towards me to hit me, I stab him with my spear.
Yeah, if anything gets within 10 feet of Doig, they get stabbed.
To attack me, yeah. Because he's like a hedgehog. He's like a hedgehog that bristles. Anyway, I was given a card that was like, if you win your next fight, you will gain a whole level. And I was like, but I don't start fights.
Yeah, I have no incentive to start a fight other than like metagaming on this card.
Yeah. So I ended up looking for like a fight club where people were fighting voluntarily so that I could enter into a fight club and win a fight. I made really good friends with a dwarf who fought with an anchor, and then he made me some armor. Or he's making me some armor.
Pilkey says I'd considered adding the raid ship too, and adding tokens for Doig, Swift, the mods, and a horde of jellycats. Glad you like it though. It was a lot of fun to draw. We love it. Now you've got our brains going. Now we're just like, we want to use it. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. You've got it super accurate too. This is like perfect.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I thought when you tweeted that you were gonna make like, I didn't expect a D&D-ness to it. I'm really happy.
Yeah. Wow, this is really cool. Oh, it's that ship.
I thought it was maybe gonna be like a 2D pixel art of it, because it was a reference to like a top-down game. But I see where it's gone. I like how you've put like the cannon into a square, so like it could potentially be moved around.
Oh my gosh, Doig!
What?
Read the crow mail.
My internet is dying, so I want to get this out while I can. Yesterday, I redeemed the good luck money hole, saying I was having job troubles. Kid you not, this morning, 7 hours later, I got a message from a recruiter asking if I'm interested in a job. Doig Swift magic works.
That's amazing!
Whoa.
That's so cool!
Whoa. That's so... Wow.
Oh, congratulations, Weeb!
You're welcome.
I hope the interview goes super well.
Yeah. Keep us up to date on that. We want to know how you're doing.
That's awesome. Magic is real.
Power of belief.
Magic is real.
Why is Homer?
No, don't look at it. Don't think about it.
Okay.
Don't think about it.
Okay. Shall we
be in chat will know what that's about.
Shall we see the next one?
Okay, yeah, sure. This is beautiful though, Pilkey. Thank you so much for this.
We're not really
I can't wait to show our D&D buddies.
We're not really doing like the review
I mean, what could we
feedback
critique on this
thing.
anyway?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
I'm just
you got
letting
it
people
right.
know.
Like it's great.
Click. Whoa! Look at this little dude.
Oh, cool! Sorry, I'm a little delayed. I gotta wait to see Doig's screen when he pops it up.
It's kinda like a
Look at this!
Komainu style bat dude.
This is so cool! Can you zoom in?
Can I? Yeah. Yes, I can.
Whoa, what an awesome design! I love this! Is this the animator of the person who drew it? Who drew it, Doig?
So this is by I think Sinister? Sinister.
Did they say anything on the form?
Yeah, Sinister. There you go. They said
Sinister something says, "It's me."
It's me. They said, I don't mind how this design ended up looking, but there's a few things that I don't think work, like the snout being a bit too big, making expressions a little hard to pull off. Despite that, I've been meaning to get back into drawing for a long time now, and this was very fun.
It's lovely.
It's so cool.
I love this. The shapes are so fun. The kind of wing cloak, especially. It's so cool. Whoa. It's awesome. So cute. I love the intense expression.
Yeah.
This is a really fun animator. Farty said, "Sinister, where can I message? I want to draw it."
This is really fun. This
Yeah.
is so fun.
Heck yeah.
I really like the color design as well.
Yeah, me too. The cloak stands out really nicely, and like the red inside trim is really, really nice. Black and grey and red and yellow.
Yeah, and then you've got the blue highlights for on their eyes. That's really cool. Really helps focus and center where you're meant to look. Really cool.
So awesome. Wow. I hope that you do more with this character. Yeah, that's a really fun design. I like them a lot. Jack Will says, "I love the design too. I actually wanted to make this based on the Noivern's design from Pokemon." Oh, heck yeah, Noivern's such a cutie. I love Noivern. It's like a little purple bat, Doig.
Oh, I think I know the one, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, you're right. They do have a big personality. They look tenacious. Like they would have their own airship that they would captain, and they would be like, "No, this is the way I do it.
Yeah.
Get off my ship. I'm treasure hunting."
Don't disagree with them. They're stubborn. Super cool.
Yeah. Oh, incredible.
We're glad it got you back into drawing.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time drawing it. I think you come up with something really cool here.
What do you reckon? Next one?
I mean, yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, it's weird to not have like that period of like, and then we'd suggest this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's almost like I don't want to just blaze past them super fast.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of excited to see what everyone did.
This one's by Anime. I think it's going to be animated. Let me see what they said.
It's animated by anime. Animated by anime.
I tried a lot of new approaches on this, including trying to overlap frames to cheat in betweens, like in Bubblegum Crisis, and trying to figure out splashy anime tears. It's also a challenge to make the timing feel real and natural while using less frames to emulate older anime, but it was a lot of fun so far.
Oh, interesting. So you're trying to get like a retro feel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's a strive. Oh, that's interesting. So you're using like a double frame to like emulate an in-between. I didn't even know they did that. That's a really interesting technique. big splashy anime tears. Oh, it's lovely. It's nice to see older stripe as well.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I think the face shape is real nice. It's lovely. Wow.
Really lovely expression.
Yeah. Now that's something I want to try with my stuff, is like seeing if I can do like a double exposure in between.
So where did they use that? For like... Yeah, I wasn't familiar with that either.
Thanks, Jaffa Cakes. Come here. Okay, so
I'll pull him toward me.
you do seem to be like summoning it.
Come here.
Aha. Oh, nice. You got it.
No. Yeah. You got anything you want to say about this one, India?
I mean, I don't want to give it critique. I really like it. I think it's cool, and there's an animation technique that I've never like heard of or seen before that I can now try myself, which is cool.
We all learned something. Thank you, anime.
Yeah, like I've seen that happen sometimes, like ghosting from frame to frame on old monitors where the keyframes are being accidentally interpolated. But I've never seen it like done deliberately before. I think it could be a cool effect to try out. Use your own face as reference. Awesome! Way for using reference as well. Critique is it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Up next is Pokepok. Let's see. They said.
Whoa! What is this?
I'll have it play.
Who is this little guy?
Oh, I like the expressions on the eye.
Whoa! They walk. This is so cool. It's a little robot. What the heck?
I really struggled animating the right leg. Designing it was really cool. I really enjoyed designing L4RII.
L4RII.
With all those magnetized pieces and the silhouette thumbnails ended up looking really cool. A pity I couldn't submit them as well. Oh, well if you
would
ever want to link it in.
Would L4RII be Larry?
Yeah, it kind of looks like Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Rigging it was cool. I used empties instead of bones. I don't know. It was a quick job and made me think about how Larry was gonna move and design that armature in a different way. I wanted those big shoulder magnets to spin forwards on its own axis, but I couldn't figure out how to do it.
They got Larry. This is wonderful. I especially love the design. Like, the design's probably my favorite thing about this.
Yeah.
Is the robot design and the lighting and everything you have on it. Like, it's nice and expressive. Like Enkun says, the gentle piston movement is really nice.
Yeah, it adds life to like the mechanicalness of it.
Yeah. You can see where the struggles have been with animating it on the walk bit, but it's still super cute. I guess if I could give you like one thing to keep in mind that might help in the future, it's just like to keep an eye on where the weight is. Like, when it's only standing on one leg, it's going to have to shift its weight over to be above that leg, so it doesn't overbalance. And that'll solve all the problems. But this is wonderful.
Yeah, as someone's suggesting, it's often easier to move a limb via IK than FK, especially if you want it to stay in place. Because what it does is you can move where the foot bone would be, and then as you move the hips and stuff around, the foot bone will stay there and the foot will stay there, and it's a lot easier to like plant the foot and then shift the weight over. Otherwise you'd have to move the foot every frame with forward kinematics, which is just rotating the bones. So that might be something to look into to help with the struggle of that, because you could like, okay, here's where the foot is going to land, and then when they're taking the weight off of that, they can move after that.
The colours are really nice too. There's something in it that feels very retro.
It's got like...
It's got diner vibes, right?
Yeah, I think it's got that kind of like New York noir gangster, you know, the clubs that they would go to.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of vibe.
I was even thinking like Fallout New Vegas kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely feels like retro and future at the same time.
You know, like the design style in the Batman the Animated Series?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like vehicles and trains and cars and stuff. It's got that vibe to it.
Yeah, like futurism.
Yeah. Is that what? Yeah, I guess it might be that. Yeah. All right. Next one.
That's so cool. The design does kind of look like it could fit in with the Iron Giant. It's a very cool design. I hope you do more with this character, because I like them a lot. They are rad.
It's really cool to see what everyone does just when they're given an open door to walk through.
Yeah, honestly, like I thought that if we gave you guys an open door, I wasn't expecting to get a very big response. Because I was like, oh, if we leave it too open, everyone's going to be like, well, I could just do anything. Like, I don't know, it's too much freedom. I thought it would make it harder to submit things, but you guys have totally blown us away.
I guess it's like it's kind of like a given permission of like, you're allowed to go do something fun.
Yeah, express yourself. Do whatever you want.
Oh, I recognize the next one. This one's from Martina.
Oh, I recognize this too. I got spoiled. I saw this on Twitter.
Martina says, I had fun, and then a little emoticon flipping a table.
This is amazing though. You guys ready for this?
No problem.
Come on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Parkour. You see that landing?
Prove it.
Alright, no.
Hopefully that's not playing twice. Parkour.
Are you playing it again?
Prove it.
Alright, no problem.
Come on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Parkour. You see that landing?
Prove it.
Alright, no problem.
Come on.
You ready?
So yeah.
Parkour. You see that landing?
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a little thump
Prove it.
when I land.
No problem.
This is wonderful, Martina. This is like, I think you've really stepped up your skills over the past couple of weeks. Seeing you work in 3D like this is so cool. I recognize that as well. I recognize them. Parkour!
Parkour.
I recognize the background from the obstacle course challenge we did.
Yeah, the parkour challenge.
Yeah. This is so cool though.
I can't
Like-
parkour as well. I'm too light.
You've placed them really convincingly in 3D. Like, seeing you work with a perspective is really impressive. You think it would be funny for Swift to faceplant? I would never do that because I'm too skilled.
Do it.
So, joke's on you.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Parkour.
Alright, fine, I will prove it. I gotta get my parkour button. Come on.
I'll fix
There we
these radial menus.
Here we go. Yeah! Parkour!
Parkour.
Parkour! Parkour. Parkour! 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 Parkour!
Yeah. Yeah. I recently changed the gravity and everything, so the parkour is a bit more floaty for me.
Ah.
Oh, very
Ta-da.
good. Very good.
Thank you. I meant to land on my bum. I love how it's just playing in the background as we do this. Look,
Parkour.
it's exactly right. It's exactly the same. They almost look like little chess pieces because of the body shapes and the checkered background. It's true.
Check it, Baba.
Your bum's pulsing, Doik. Is it meant to
Oh.
do that?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head here, India. Just like looking at how Martina's like grown throughout the year and really stepping up and challenging herself. It's so cool to see Martina.
Yeah, the posters are so nice too, Martina. Like they're really expressive. The lip sync's pretty awesome as well. Like everything's really on point with this. I think you should be super proud. The limited animation is really fun as well. It's so cool seeing Doig just retract into space. There he goes.
Oh, good job, Martina.
Oh, it's thanks to you, Martina. You put in the hard work. It's the coolest thing about these Animorning challenges is seeing people who submit more than one time and seeing like the improvement over time is so cool.
Yeah. It warms our heart when like we give feedback and then we see that like someone tweets it later and they're like, I submitted and then I got some feedback and I applied it and then it looks like, yeah, you can see the like, well, one, they've listened. That's always nice. And two, like they're willing to put the work in to grow. So it's so cool.
All right, I guess let's move on to the next one.
Ooh. Oh, this one might have a sound to it, so let me just...
Oh, I remember this one too. I got spoiled on this one as well. I saw it. It's really good.
I just have to mute a sec. And make sure we're not doubled up. Okay. No, I need to unmute it as well.
Oh my gosh.
Stinky boy. That's what they'll call you tonight at the party.
No, they won't.
The brown banana.
Ew, stop.
The poop fruit.
I hate this.
The potassium potassium. That's all I've got. Have a good night. Stinky boy. That's what they'll call
Sticky
you.
boy.
No, they won't.
The brown banana.
Ew, stop.
The poop fruit.
I hate this.
The potassium potassium. That's all I've got. Have a good night. Stinky boy.
Sticky boy.
At the party.
No, they won't.
The brown banana.
Ew, stop.
The poop fruit.
I hate this.
The potassium potassium. That's all I've got. Have a
It's so good. It's
Oh
so
my-
good.
What is that audio from? I swear I've heard it before. What an amazing vocal clip to choose, though. Daniel Thrasher. Is that who this is by?
Daniel Thrasher.
Yeah, the audio. Wait, first tell us what they wrote, the artist.
Oh, they wrote.
Where can we find the artist and what did they write about it?
So it says this is by Anton. Here we are. This was a 2-week assignment. I hope that's all right as a submission. I struggled with the fast parts of the lip sync audio. Every 2 words sound like they were mashed together in one frame, and it's hard to convey the mouth shapes accurately on 2s. Also, I struggled with keeping up a consistent head shape. Oh, I think the performance like sung through that.
It's so fun. Like, you can get away with so much if you just make it fun to watch, and you have achieved making it fun to watch, which is like, you know, the first most important thing. But yeah, you have the same problems with lip sync I have, which is that I always find that that's my problem too. That I want to put in all the mouth shapes and then I find myself ending up behind the audio because I've tried to put in too many mouth shapes and I've got behind, or the audio's got ahead of me, or I've got ahead of the audio. One of those things. I'm putting too many frames. So yeah, I mean, one of the things I really learned working on Mystic Crystal, because the same thing happened to me on Mystic with the bit where Danny talks, I tried to put in way too many mouth shapes, is just like, simpler is better.
I'm gonna paste in the links of everyone that has submitted so far.
Amazing, yeah. I love the clip that you chose though. I love this character. This little demon dude. I love the animation on this. It's really fun. I love the poses and the acting choices. They're really fun. Oh, Ula's got a great tip. Ula says, look at Mufasa's lip sync in the original Lion King. It's so simple and works so well. Yeah. Exactly. Like, it can be really tempting to very specific mouth shapes, and a lot of them, for each sound that you hear. But actually, if you look at the way mouths work, a lot of the time, like, they may be counter to what you're expecting, and something simple can often work the best and feel the most natural. Enkun says the teeth give me Lilo and Stitch vibes. Yeah, anime and also just Western cartoons. Like, Western cartoons often just have like 3 mouth shapes. They have like an ooh, they have a closed teeth mouth, and they have an open mouth, and that's it. And they'll just flap it, and that'll be what they do. Like, if you watch any Spider-Man or Batman cartoon.
Okay, the next one up is by Farty Arty, who said that I really like D&D stuff. Yeah.
Just like, this is so cool, Anton. Like, amazing job. No, it's okay. You can go on. I just wanted to make sure that, like, I conveyed my joy at seeing this.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is an illustration by Arty Farty.
An illustration!
A D20.
I did 20. Oh, it's a natural 20. It's a natural 20.
It's super cool.
Thank you very much for the follow. That is really cute. I like the reflection of the dice in the eyes as well. Like, oh. You know what you need for this? You know what you need for this to finish it off? Just tons of sparkles. Tons of sparkles. Do some monster sparkles on it. Throw some monster sparkles on it.
I got a small piece of color advice, which is that I would try a shadow color that is not black. Maybe like a complement. Either choose like a warm or a cold, because I feel like black looks a bit kind of metallic, and I think it will give your I think you probably use it elsewhere, so this might be intentional, but it just feels a little bit like burned to my eye.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I like how having our little characters here, it's like we're at an art gallery, and we're like, what do you think to this piece, Doig? Very interesting.
But I don't like black shadows all that much, unless it's like pure black and it's all like solid shading, in which case it's cool.
Maybe the artist was using it as an expression of their own internal darkness. Interesting piece. Very interesting. It really makes a statement about the sense of self that we all feel as artists.
It's like rolling the dice in life and coming up trumps.
Well, coming up trumps has been ruined to me now since President Trump became a thing that I was aware of in my existence. That phrase is forfeit in my brain.
I think we're being told to be less Nancy. Anyway, up next is well, thank you very much for submitting, Arty Farty. It was super cool. This one. It's, I think, I'm trying to see who it is by. I think this might be a Devon.
This
maybe?
looks like a Devon. This looks like a Devon. Devon!
Yeah, Devon. Got it.
Devon! Hey Devon, thank you so much for submitting.
It's Devon's Mega Man Legends character.
Oh, she was
Super
talking to me about
cool.
Mega Man's Legends. Mega Man's Legends. The Legends of Mega Man's.
So Devon said, I really love character design, but I also love to try new things. Something I love to do lately is to try to design characters that would fit into what story I'm currently obsessing over.
Yes.
This time it's Mega Man Legends. The biggest challenge I think was thinking of designs that could fit the goofy low poly 90s anime look. the series has, while still being charming and fitting my own tastes. The ship was especially challenging. I still think the design might be a little too reserved. There's certainly room to improve.
Holy shit, this is really cool, Devin. Like, I feel like you definitely nailed that character design sense. I mean, who else here is a Mega Man fan? I think Onsta is. You guys can let us know, but definitely, like, especially the one of her standing full body, that definitely, like, looks to me like it could easily be a Mega Man character.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Inspired by Mega Man Legends, Sky Pirate Captain likes expensive things, loves not paying for them, has an army of robot bunnies, ship is based off an angelfish. That's awesome. There is one thing that I think, I really like the ship design. I think the ship design is beautiful, actually. I think it's super cool and it goes with her, and
yeah, it goes with
feels
the
like
kind
it
of
matches her.
Elegance to both the character and the ship.
The only thing I worry is like Honey Bun, and an army of bunnies. It feels like the ship should tie into the bunny theme too, or maybe that the name should be like Angel Bun or something instead, and the little robot should be something to do with angelfish as well, just so that all the animal imagery ties together. Because at the minute, the ship feels really fitting for her, but it's an angelfish. And the rabbits feel fitting for her name, but they are rabbits. And the two of them don't feel like they have any, like, relation to the other.
Why so many Jaff?
But maybe that's the thing in Mega Man. Maybe, like, every character has, like, a couple of things.
Yeah, maybe. Like their ship is based on an animal, maybe?
It's
been
tough.
a long time since I played the first one.
Because I like the idea of having an army of rabbits, and I like the name Honey Bun, but then I also really like the ship design. So I'm, like, stuck.
Where would she keep the rabbits?
Where would she keep the rabbits? In the ship, in the hull. Just imagining this fish ship just firing at rabbits. I love these designs. I think you've nailed it so much.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. In the description of the side profile of the ship, you might want to communicate like how they like maybe the curve of the hull. A good way of doing that is the window would probably be an ellipse more than a circle.
It is an ellipse.
More of an ellipse.
I think
with like one side, one part of it narrower, like the top or the bottom narrower.
you could do the dreaded 3/4 view, or you
Yeah.
could do the smart thing, which is, since it's nice and simple, you could just model it in Blender.
Do the smart thing.
And then when you rotate it, you can draw from that and be like, oh, that's how that works.
Yeah. The ship is stolen. That's a really good story point.
That is a good story point. She stole it and then just repainted it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It ties
From
together.
someone else who was fish themed. I'd love that.
Are there any rabbit themed fish?
I don't think so. But maybe.
Any fish out there with big rabbit ears? Maybe an
Like
eel.
a catfish, except a rabbit fish.
Yeah, rabbit fish. Do they exist? I want to know.
Bunny fish.
I want to know if rabbit fish exists.
You'd axolotl people.
It does, but it doesn't.
It doesn't look like a rabbit. Bunfish. It's like a sunfish, only it's got bunny ears.
There's a fox-faced rabbit fish.
Fox-faced rabbit fish.
Yeah.
They can't decide on their animal. What does it look like?
It's got
Does it have a fox face?
no, not really. It's kind of black and white on the face and yellow all over.
I wonder why people decided to call it fox-faced rabbit fish.
I don't know.
There's a sea bunny, which are actually adorable sea slugs. Aww! We should have a look at those.
Sea bunny.
Sea bunnies.
All right. I was like, you said adorable, but I don't know if I quite believe you. And then I saw these.
Hold on, I gotta wait for it to appear. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. They are adorable. What are the little black dots on them? Are they like little tendrils? They are cute. Sea bunnies. See, I can see why they're called sea bunnies.
Yeah. Okay. My cuteness meter is going off the charts, so
That's real
I have
cute.
to close this now.
Real life jelly bunnies. Aw. This is beautiful though. I love this character design so much.
And this
I would love to see her in something.
was by Devon.
It's so cool, Devon.
Go check them out.
Jeez. Devon's character design's always like on point. The thing I really like about Devon's designs is they're never like cluttered.
Mm-hmm.
They always feel like they have like the perfect balance of simplicity and like kind of iconic theming.
Yeah, I agree.
Like-
That's a really nice. Yeah.
I can totally see her fitting into the game, and she's got like just enough detail to make her feel unique, but not so much that she feels overpowered by it.
This is a subjective thing, but it feels like the character portrait and the full body, the head shape on the full body, I think has a more appeal than the portrait one. So if you were gonna like keep designing the character and drawing them, I would lean this way.
Yeah, I think I agree. I like the way that the eyes are like more hooded,
Yeah.
I think, and I like the shape of the hair. Want to see the aloe vera sea slugs? Yeah, sure. Send them to us. Oh, it's all drizzly outside now. We're nice and warm. There you know. Thank you for the raid.
Yo, welcome.
I'm sorry our raid alarm didn't go off. But welcome. I guess you just kind of stowed aboard without us realizing. We just opened a barrel and you're in there.
Burn the non-believer. What's this? Oh, is this the aloe vera one?
Whoa.
They remind me of those bush enemies in Hollow Knight. You know, the ones that are like...
Don't look at their faces.
Really? Oh.
Look at their faces, Doig.
Is this another one?
They actually have... Are those actually eyes or are they just markings? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? This is really cute. Little blushies. Why? It looks so much like a Pokemon.
I like that you went from like, are you kidding me, to just what the fuck?
Seriously. The pink dots are phosphorescent. There we go. This is a Doig Swift character. Yeah, if we had a big one of these on the ship, like a little sea slug hedgehog.
It has the blushies.
It does have the blushies. Are those actually eyes or are they just markings? What the heck? These are amazing looking. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Yeah, throw them out now.
Throw them. Just throw them away.
Throw them out of here.
They're so cute.
So next up we have Enkoon.
Enkoon.
Whoa, what's happening?
What's happening? Oh, what is happening?
Oh, it's a 3D model.
Who's this fella?
Oh, you
So
got
it's-
a little jump.
Oh. I was
got
going
a
to ask if
little
it moved. Look at this. Oh, nice follow through on all of those little spinies.
Ooh. I didn't know you were a 3D animator, Enkoon.
I didn't know you were 3D animator, Enkoon. Look at that. It's great.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh dear. Oh no. Whoops. Whoa. Stick 'em.
I wonder if that's mentioned in what they said.
Stick 'em sucked.
Enkoon, Enkoon, Enkoon. Where is your Enkoon?
Bum ba 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 dum.
I just wanted to share the joy of animation layers in Maya. Cool.
So is it like it works well the first time, and then as it goes on, it gets increasingly distorted?
I think animation layers, you can have like a layer of animation happening, and then you can put another one on top. So I
Right.
think like that's just multiple animation layers applied in the last one.
Okay. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, one of my favourite things to do. This looks great though. Nice little jump.
Super cool.
Look at him go. This is a scary character. I would be scared if I met this character. They might be really friendly, but they look like they could eat my entire head.
Well, you've now revealed yourself as a
With one chomp.
as a 3D animator to us.
Yeah, be careful now. We're going to start coming after you for stuff. Murlocs are never friendly. Is that what this is? A Murloc? Me when I'm just vibing and the existential dread sets in. Me when I'm just jumping and then my legs elongate.
Kind of cool to see how like this whole didn't really see that, but you feel it.
Doig is learning animation.
Oh no, it's the animation layers. I see why now.
Oh, okay.
It's so hard to get a satisfying feeling jump in a game. How are you feeling about the jump now, India?
It's better than it was.
Yeah, it is better, right?
Yep. I've learned to pick my battles. It's better than it was.
Still not the greatest.
It's still not perfect. It's still not incredible, but you know.
If you tap the button, you do a little hop. Hold the button.
There we go. I guess.
The next one?
I guess we go on to the next one, but this is really good, Enkun.
Super awesome.
You've revealed new skills to us.
Okay,
Great job.
I feel like this one might have sound.
Let me get out of the way. I already like where this is going.
This is by Dexter's Demon.
What
Should I
is
play
this?
them first and then read, or read and then play?
It's up to you. Whatever you think would work best.
I made a sketchy animatic when I was super into DuckTales July, and I found it again this week and decided to animate a part of it. My idea was to take a scene from The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals and make it into DuckTales. So that's what the audio is from.
Oh,
I'm kind of
cool.
happy with this part. It kind of looks good. I need to stop looking at it before I change my mind. We do appreciate tips on the background. Bit empty on the left. Also not sure if the turn to face forwards could use an in-between or a smear. Anyways, happy holidays. Appreciate you guys and your feedback.
Happy holidays!
Okay, let's have a look.
They're wearing our skin to fool us. They're wearing our skin to fool us. They're wearing our skin to fool us. They're wearing our skin to fool us.
They're wearing our skin
They're
to
wearing
fool
our
us.
Skin to fool us. They're wearing our skin to fool us.
I love it.
I think
To
that
fool us!
I feel like the pop is real nice.
Yeah, I think that rather than add an in-between, what you might want to do is actually add even more contrast because it's already feeling good by adding in an anticipation frame. Have him squash just before he turns because it overshoots real nice.
Yeah, I think that's a really good. Yeah.
Have him like squash down in anticipation there and squeeze his eyes together, like shut together, like this. And then when he pops up, you're like, ah! And it's gonna pop. Yeah. Oh. Wait, the raid is working?
I guess it just doesn't work on one.
But it does work on two.
Yeah.
Valley Dweller! Hello, welcome!
Dude, I really appreciate your
Woo!
I feel like it's the same avatar that I see on Twitter. Appreciate your like tweets about us. It's really cool.
Ah, whoa, I rescued them.
You did it.
That's what you call it. It's not kidnapping. It's rescuing. Whoa. Yeah, nice job. Are you kindly waiting until I get back in so that you didn't make me drop my jelly cat, Doig?
Yeah.
That was so kind of you. They're gone now. They're gone
they got
now.
bombed. They got bombed. Welcome in.
Welcome. Thank you very much for the raid.
Okay.
We appreciate it. We're looking at people's stuff, people's work. Look, behold.
Behold things.
This is Dexterous Stevens animation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I lying down?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Calypso. Goodness
Jewel
gracious.
raid.
Everyone's streams are ending at the same time. Hey, thank you so much for the raid.
I'm gone.
Oh, you're just gone.
I'm just gone. Nope. I'm here.
You're here.
My chair is
Here
like
I
right
am.
there.
I'm going.
No, they got the cat that I saved. They got the cat. No, come on. I'm gone.
Well, I'm going. The cat will be saved. I like how you can see how thin our sheet of snow is just over the window. Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna get
be
one.
able to do it, dude.
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me ship.
I can't reach to put them up on top of the bookshelf.
Just let it go. Okay.
There we
that's
go.
good,
They're
that's
on
good.
the lava. Hey, thank you so much. Calypso, thank you for the raid. You raided at like... Where are you doing? Oh,
help,
there you are.
Help.
You raided at like exactly the
Help.
same time. How was your streams?
How you all doing?
Whoa.
Thank you.
Come in.
Wait. Okay, it got fixed. I was gonna
Nice.
try and save my chair. My chair got blasted out of the room and it was just sitting down there. Whoa.
Oh, wow. A sub. Thank
you.
you. Monster, thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's really nice of you, Monster. Thank you. Whoa. Calypso says it was amazing. We raised 4,000 for charity.
Whoa.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
That's super cool.
Whoa.
Wow.
Which charity were you raising from? What were you doing? Tell us all about it.
Yeah.
People are amazing and you're amazing
We'll
for
take a
hosting
break.
that.
If there's anyone here that wants to like help raise our goal or anything, like you should link your thing. I don't appreciate that. Stop hassling me.
Never. Care.org. Okay, awesome. Care.org. Cupcake Paints, what is this? Oh, scary, no glasses, Doig. This is Doig and Swift. I'm Swift, he's Doig. We're just a couple of monsters who live on an airship, and we have adventures, and we do art and animation. And today we're looking at people's art and animation that they've done for what we like to call Cold Party. Cold Party is our holiday celebration that is not dependent on any religion or any other kind of thing. It's for everyone. And it just so happens to coincide with Christmas, but it's not Christmas. It's Cold Party.
It's not Christmas. It's
Cold
Cold Party.
So yeah.
Festivus.
It's Festivus. Festive times are happening. Cold Party, where we decorate our winter bush.
It looks like the follow icon is bursting out of your chest just now.
Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Incredible. I love it.
Did our chat break?
I don't think so. Why would you think it broke?
Because I don't see it anymore.
Oh, you mean on stream?
Yeah.
I was looking at chat and reading the messages. And I was like, I think it's fine, Doig. What are you talking about? Maybe it did break on stream though.
Yeah, I think it broke.
Can you fix it in OBS? I'm gonna catch up with what Calypso was doing on the stream.
Maybe it's just been gone forever.
We got a chromo from Alex Perth. Hi, Doig and Swift and Chat and Raiders. I missed a bunch of the stream so far because I've been making Nanaimo bars. Nanaimo bars? They're a sinfully rich, no-bake dessert bar. So rich you've gained weight just learning about them. Sorry about that. And then there's a link. I'm gonna look at them.
There it is.
Let me see. The legendary Nanaimo bar. It's got like a movie poster and everything, guys, on this link.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nanaimo bars.
I want people to just tell me what it is. Hold on. What is it? Just tell me, give me a summary. It tells me a lot about the history, but not about what it actually is. But it looks like it's basically, it looks like it's biscuit on the bottom, and then some kind of creamy, almost cheesecakey center, and then a layer of chocolate on top. It looks amazing. Holy guacamole.
Dimaz, I like that you were like, I wonder what this button does, and threw a bomb and spread everything. And then I was like, oh, I have a rewind the room button. Then did that as well. Thank you.
It's okay for you to destroy the place so long as you clean up.
Responsible.
They do look amazing. I want to try one. I'd split one of these with you, Doig.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Split a whole one with me. A whole one?
Yeah. If you imagine that we are like, we're about, what would you say, 2.5 to 3 feet tall? If you imagine how big this bar would be to us.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It would be like, it'd be like a brick.
Big as your head.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of the thing that I bought in you remember the thing that I went for a flat viewing in Kilkenny, and I came back and I had like Rocky Road like marble cake thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was like super dense.
Oh, you should look at what
I never found it again.
Has the grab worked for the image? Because you should look at what Calypso posted in. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is what Calypso was doing.
Holy whoa.
Look at these studies, aren't they gorgeous?
They're so good. They're so good.
They're wonderful. Wow. Just don't mind me just floating by. Whee!
They're really cool. Unfortunately, our chat is over the top of it, but that's okay. To put it here.
Yeah, this is amazing. Great job. Oh, Alex has sent another Chromel. I believe this is part 2 to the whole Nanaimo bar saga that we've got going on.
Super cool.
Alex Perth says, the crumbly but chewy and moist bottom layer of the Nanaimo bar is graham crackers, coconut butter, cocoa powder, and eggs. So it's like a crackery, chocolatey thing. The creamy middle layer is icing, sugar, buttercream, and bird's vanilla custard powder. So it's like...
Cute.
So it's almost like a custard slice in England, except at the bottom is like chocolate biscuit. And the top layer is tempered chocolate. It's yummy, and you can add nearly anything to make variations, like popping candy. I added the popping candy bit, but can you imagine putting popping candy in the middle?
Do I seem faster to you?
Yes. Normally I can beat you in a race. Race me. Okay, start from the bookshelf. Race me to that bit in the floor.
Okay.
3. Wait, I didn't say go. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, we'll go, okay?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you can never normally outrun me. What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
What's going on here? This isn't right. Hey, I do feel like I got suddenly faster as well.
Just
like,
now?
no, before. Something bugged out and I felt like I got faster all of a sudden. But I don't know what it was.
Okay, worth to know.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll discover the source. Explosions make you fast. It's true, they make you go fast.
Alright, so we're headed back.
Calypso's gonna head off. Gotta get some rest. Well, congratulations, Calypso, on raising so much money, and congratulations everyone from Calypso's stream as well for making that happen. You guys are amazing.
Good job.
Have a good rest.
I want to do a charity stream at some point.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, we should totally do one.
Let's do one.
There's no shortage of good causes to raise money for. I don't know if you want to hop onto one which already has a big movement, or if you want to just do a random one sometime.
Well, I feel like the next one that we should do. My brother, he injured his leg playing. He plays football professionally for a local club, and he injured his knee. And they're currently raising money for him. So I think the very next one that we would do would be a more closer to home one. But it's my brother, so I wanted to try and help out. He needs money for a knee surgery. So basically, yeah, I'll probably do something like that. And I think I was gonna do some like football themed stuff for us. So like I'll make a ball that we can kick around, and a goal, so you can be a goalie.
What would you support? What team would you support?
What team would I support?
Yeah.
Well,
Doug Swift United.
yeah. But just sorry, it just that got away with me. I'm hoping to do that soon, but I need time to set some stuff up and put the time to have a big stream for it. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, count me in whenever you do it. You know, we can do draw piles or we can do Gartic Phone. We're going to do Gartic Phone today.
We were. So
I just remembered.
We have to get through these. We have to get through these things.
Okay. Well, we were looking at this, and I suggested the adding the anticipation before the pop-up and overshoot. I think that'll really add like a lot of extra oomph to that movement, and you'll be amazed what you can get away with if you just add an anticipation to it. As for the background, I think one of the things that has really helped me when looking at animation backgrounds and how to do them is thinking about the fact that the background is like it's an accomplice to the animation.
Accomplice, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily matter how it looks on its own. The function of the background is, like in this case, to deliver the information of what's on the whiteboard, but also to draw focus to what the audience are meant to be looking at, which is the character. So you want to be able to properly frame the character using the background elements to point your eye towards that person.
Yeah, having this area of rest on the left is good for the initial part of the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives it a kind of area where the character is not going to have lots of stuff contrasting and they're clearly easy to read. So when the shot starts, you're like, you know where you're meant to be looking. And having the character move in front of the board, I think, is okay afterwards because you've already established where your important elements are.
Oh, Onster says that she'll help in any way she can for future times. That's really kind of you, Onster.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Thank you.
Maybe you can be on Swifty's team.
Yeah, Team Swifty!
Yeah.
Do it! So, I mean, I had a suggestion, which was just, I think a simple spotlight would really help.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really nice.
Like, if you had a light that, or a vignette or something that brings your focus to the center of the frame for the end of the shot, then the simplicity of the left-hand side of the frame, where it has this nice empty negative space, is going to frame him nicely for the first part of the shot. And then the kind of vignette lighting is going to help keep your focus in the middle for the second part of the shot. So I think that would work well. Any news on the overlay tutorial Discord, by the way? No, we're still not sure if we should have one or not. That's like something we haven't talked about since yesterday. We talked a little bit about the tutorials themselves, but not a lot about whether we should have a Discord for them or not. I think a Discord would help. I think Doig is just scared that he wouldn't want to become the troubleshooter for it. What do you guys think? If anyone happens to have an opinion who knows what we're talking about, then feel free to weigh in. Ahoy! We are doing an animation showcase critique. Oij! I'm probably pronouncing that very wrong. Let me know how you'd like me to pronounce it. But yeah, this is every week we do an Animorning challenge, and it essentially gives people a week to do a short 3-hour challenge, and then they send in their entries and we give them critiques. We're not doing full critiques this week, we're just kind of celebrating stuff. Because everyone's on holiday, so we're just taking it easy.
Yeah, something is like subtle or like this. You might want to like craft a little bit more, but just it's so it's not all the same all across.
Mm-hmm.
You just get a little punch.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way.
Little punch. So you can either darken the edges like a vignette, or a nice blob like that, and then you can use like screen.
You might not have After Effects. This is the kind of stuff you can do in After Effects if you happen to have it. You can also do this in Toon Boom if you happen to be working in Toon Boom.
So I would apply this behind the character.
Yeah, otherwise you can just do this in Photoshop on your background and have it not applied to your character.
Yeah.
We got a Chromo from Fnac. He says, I'm so unimaginably happy that I just made the suggestion cold party for laughs and it's being used so casually by the stream. As far as I'm concerned, that is my Christmas present. It's hilarious. Yeah, happy cold party, Finac. I love the name cold party because there's something so unceremonious and plain about it that I love. It's like we're coming up with all these fancy name suggestions of what the winter celebration could be. We were like, what about like Winter Nights or Wintermas or like Festivus, and then it was like cold party. And we were like, yes, this is the one. This is the one. Cold party. A party where everyone is not cold anymore even though it's cold outside.
I'll probably open up the if we do have a Discord, I'll probably open it up once we start releasing the videos, so that there is like a definite door open thing.
Here it is, the canonical cold party. This is canonically the poster for cold party. This is it. This is what the celebration is. Cold party. This is it.
So true to life.
I'm looking forward to next year when hopefully we'll have more time to put some extra stuff and love into it. Hopefully by next year, this time next year, the overlay will be mostly stable. So all the stuff we put on it will be bells and whistles and we'll have time to like put proper party stuff onto it.
Yeah. We went pretty hard for Halloween and
yeah.
I just didn't have the same.
Doig's still building the base overlay.
Yeah.
So he's been spending most of his time actually just doing fixes and getting things working.
Yeah, I have always wanted to have a little bit cannon. Check this out.
Oh. Yeah, you did it. It's awesome. Ow. I don't know why I said ow.
It smacked me in the face, but yeah. I want to get that integrated with all the other things that get fired and stuff. Duck for cover.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they're trying to get my Jellycat son.
Oh.
Quick. Whew.
I forgot he was in there.
Come over here.
But yeah.
Perfect.
Things like that I've been doing.
Jellycat's still alive. Yeah, he is. Just chilling with us.
Good save.
Chilling like a villain.
Alright, so next up we have Riley Slater. Ooh.
Wow! Oh, well, there they go.
Astral Library. Sorry if I said your name and you didn't want me to. Yeah. I think Google just adds them.
Oh, really? Google, no.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, I didn't hear it. Let us know if you want us to just, like, smudge that part out of the VOD. It's totally doable. Oh, who did that one? It's Astral Library.
They said, I had already kind of started this before the challenge was announced, but this just gave me an excuse to finish it. I've been itching to animate a character turnaround for a while now, so this was really satisfying, even if it's a little janky. They're my OCs, designed loosely around the mushrooms associated with them in their story.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. What a cool idea. Jun, Ira, and Daiki. This is great. They're really adorable. I really like the little touches that you've added because of the mushrooms.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Yeah, like the little blue bell shapes on the far right character, and the droopy mascara and hair on the middle character, and then the shape of the bottom shirt on the character to the left. That's really cool. So what are they for? Are you gonna do you think a little comic, or are they just for fun and practice?
Oh, is it a video?
Is it a video?
Whoa!
Whoa, wait, what? Yo! They turn around! That's so awesome!
I like that the specular on Daiki's hair is blue.
Yeah.
That's dang.
Nice. They rotate. That's super awesome. Heck yeah. Dang! Nice solid work there. Did you do the trick where you draw a top-down version of them and then rotate that, and then use that to draw your side rotations?
Ooh. Aranoki, a lot of talent. Whoa, I pressed the wrong button. A lot of talent, or what perceived talent, is just skill that has accumulated over practice and time. So
yeah, you can do it too. You can totally, like, whatever it is you want to do or get better at, you can totally do it. It's totally doable, and it'll happen.
We would recommend if you're working on stuff and you want to help grow, find a nice little peer group of people that you trust, and just keep showing and sharing your work. And if you can find people who are like just a little bit of a level above you, they can maybe help guide you a little bit closer to the path you want to go along. But it's possible for everyone.
Ainoki says, I just love animated talent. It's a thing I never got into. If you ever do want to get into it, you know, you can always hit your favorite bird and bear up. I mean, I assumed that were your favorite bird and bear, but then I also assume that most people don't know very many birds and bears.
Banjo-Kazooie. Fair enough. Like comics and working on comics, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you ever want to share some of your comics you've worked on, feel free.
Oh yeah, please do feel free. I'm trying to do a comic at the minute, and comic hard.
Comic
really hard. Jeez. You see, you're here being like, oh, animators, how do they do it? And I'm here being like, comicers, how do they do it?
Comic is hard.
Comic is hard.
I think I realized something from our discussion last night, India, that like part of the pressure on me for Glim is trying to live up to like what I did before. Like people are like, oh, the colors are so amazing, and now that I have to do it again, I'm like having to try and live up to that again.
Doig, do you want to know a secret?
What?
You're even better than you were when you first did Girl in the Glim.
No,
you're even better than you were. You are. You're even better. Like this half of the book is going to be cooler than the first half. And you know how I know? I've already seen pages from you where I'm like, that is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Don't worry. Don't overthink it. You got this. Just do you and have fun.
Okay.
And it's going to be great.
Woo.
You see, the thing is, we did the first part of the book just having fun, not thinking anything was going to come of it. Because we were just like, hey, I want to make a comic book. Let's do it. So we're really just beholden to our own standards.
Yeah.
Now that it's actually getting published, suddenly the pressure feels like it's on. Do thing. Thank you, Ayanoki. Do thing.
Just say thank you, thank you, India.
Oh, you're welcome. But it's true. You don't need
big hugs.
Whoa, what even happened? Whoa, if you roll when you're holding me, does that... Whoa, what the heck? This is amazing. You don't need to thank me, though. This is, like, totally... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is... Whoa. This is totally just your own hard work. Okay. Like, you're the one making it look amazing. So I need to be thanking you for making my comic look cool. But yeah, don't worry about living up to your past self because you've already surpassed them.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about it anymore.
You want a sneaky peek?
Yeah! You should show them the page I really like. Bear in mind that the only reason there's only like 1 or 2 pages that I really, really like at the minute is because I've only seen 1 or 2 pages.
Hang on.
Dougie's been keeping it pretty much under his hat. Under his mittens.
So paranoid. I've got something up here that I cannot show. So
oh yeah. There's some work that you're doing in animation that you are not allowed to show.
Yeah. Come on, save it. Save it and disappear.
Astral Library says, by the way, while I was animating this, I kept scrolling back to the beginning and scaring myself because my characters will suddenly turn to face me super fast. Like a horror movie.
Okay.
I do know the feeling though, Doig. I got the same feeling with drawing it. I was like, what if I'm no good at comics anymore? What if I can't draw these characters properly anymore? You know? What if I've forgotten like what was good about the story and now I start taking it down the wrong path?
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you the Glim stuff after we've done all the reviews.
Oh, yeah?
I got it opening now.
How come you're suddenly backing away from it?
Because we've got like 4 to go and I want to keep this.
Okay. If there's 4 to go, then let's onward.
Ooh. This is from Snowtwig.
Whoa! Snowtwig! What the hey? This is cute. It's a polar bear.
I thought I'd try to make my animated in 3D for this week. I've done some modeling before, but not really touched on character modeling much. This is my first 3D prototype of my animated character.
Whoa! Congratulations on foraying into 3D for the first time. That's so impressive. Heck yeah, you just went for it.
I'm not sure I like it that much at the moment. The head is a weird shape and translating it into 3D is hard. I've had my failed attempts, but had to settle on something, and this was the closest to my sketches. Oh yeah, I also did some drawings of my animata and used those for this. Still think it all looks weird. The design of the head I like, but trying to figure out the body shape, arms, legs, and where they could all go, I couldn't get the hang of. So I put it all under a big old snug winter coat. Any advice on figuring out animated body shapes and proportions? When summer comes around, I have no idea what they're gonna wear. Anyway, this was a challenge, a fun one, or I think so. Hopefully I will nail this one day and be happy with it to put up in the whip stream overlay. Side note, tried making a toon shader and for some reason the shading is all blocky, polygony. I don't know if it's the model or the shader. I think it will be the model because it uses a toon shader uses the normal facing of the planes of the polys. So yeah, it'll be based on that. So for instance, if you look at like the top of my head, it's a little bit polygony. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be your model, but don't worry about it. You can maybe soften that out as well. Like it looks like you've still got hard edges to your thing. If you're in Blender, I'll show you how to smooth the model. There's a really neat trick.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like this design. Are you in chat at the minute? Because I'd assume it's a polar bear, right? Feels like a polar bear.
Yeah, it feels polar bear.
If I was to try and give you like something that I think might help with the appeal, I think my favourite face that I can see, and you're right, like the head looks really hard to model because the shape you've chosen is like, it's a very nuanced shape. You know, it's not just a circle. It's very particular.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my favourite head is the one with the little antlers on the far left in the middle.
This one?
Yes, that's the one. I think that has a lot of appeal and is very cute. So when I look at that in comparison to what's going on with the 3D model, I think the main thing that I notice is that the head on the 3D model, the face looks a little bit high on it and where it's placed.
Yeah.
And the eyes are a little bit bigger as well on your 3D model. So I would make the eyes a little bit thinner and move the face down a little bit to make the forehead larger. Mm-hmm. In fact, you know what this looks like? And if this is wrong, you can feel free to come through time and space and digitally like punt me. But it looks like a snowman. Like a snowman that's alive, but it's a snow bear. So I'd like to think that maybe in summer it's like a little drippy because they're a little melty, you know? Oh, it's a polar bear crossed with two of fancy animals. I forgot to model antlers. Okay, awesome. So Silent Assassin, this is you. Yeah, so what are the other two animals? The coat is to keep the cold in summer. It's like the opposite to what a coat normally does.
Where's the button for making like the white pocket?
It's like got ice packs inside it. Deer, fox and slug cat. Okay, I see.
Yeah, India, where's the thing that lets you Is it this one? Where's the picture?
Yeah. I think that's what you're after.
Yeah.
Let's see. Polar bear crossed with a deer, fox and a slug cat. That's tough. It's tough because it's already like 5 different animals all mushed together, kind of like a hippogriff or something. I'm wondering why we can get like the other bits of the animals in. Though maybe it's just in the very fact that you were thinking about them while you were designing it, so they're naturally in there because your brain was doing the thing. But yeah, so in terms of the body shape, if it's a deer, fox and slug cat, you want to have little legs, right? Because you put them on. So we can't have like a slug tail. We could have a little slug tail out the back. As well as the legs, I mean. I mean, I'd always err on just having a cute little bod. A cute little bod.
Yeah, you get a lot of appeal from like squishing them down.
Yeah, I find the more human proportioned the animata is, like, the less the cute factor, and the more the kind of, like, if you want to lean into a more serious, like, more cool character, then I think human proportions work better. But if you're looking for cute, then I think squishing them into more cartoony proportions works better. So yeah, I'd be tempted to squish them. Sometimes also when characters have human proportions but animal features, I get a little uncanny valley from that. A little slug tail as a treat. Just as a treat. That'd be really cute. Fatiati says, I think a nice reference might be the game Sky. Is that the mobile one that people have been playing? You know what you should totally do? Since you've got antlers and this is a polar bear, and I'm assuming that they're probably in cold climates, you should put little icicles hanging from the antlers. Maybe they have frost powers.
Yeah, I think that's how I would maybe go about squishing them down.
It's cute. They're cold, but they like it though.
Yeah, I think what I would recommend as well is like bringing the neck out like this. There's something like if you're going for the bareness, that like giving it kind of this kind of bump feels a little bit, I don't know, it feels unnatural for a bear. I always think of them having like big shoulders and a big neck that the head kind of smoothly goes into. So from your side profile, I think you want to like bring that down like that. You don't have to, but
if the neck's that thick from the side, how would it look from the front though? Because from the front the neck's like very thin, right?
Yeah, so I would probably bring it.
Nort Selvi says, yo, what's going on here? We're just doing some Animorning critiques. Although really it's more just like us looking at people's work and being like, that's cool.
Yeah, I would still have the jaw and stuff. I would just bring the neck up into that. Yeah.
But yeah, I think you could have frost powers and you could have icicles hanging from your antlers and give a little slug tail, Doig.
Slug tail?
A little slug tail.
Ooh, what would a slug tail look like? A little...
See you, Nort. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, do it.
I don't have the canvas for it.
Cute. I like it. Cute.
Yeah.
I designate this cute.
Well, that helps.
As for what they would do in the summer, I don't know. I feel like if you have a bit of a smaller, tubbier body, you have more options in terms of little cute bits and bobs that you can wear. This character does look rather slug cat-like, really. I've never played that game. We should have a look.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty cool.
It looks punishing, right? It's a platformer. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's what I remember from it.
I totally just accidentally deleted their comment. It's back now.
Okay, cool. Cool. Good
job.
Yeah,
this is by Snowtwig. Go check them out.
Yeah. Great job.
All right. Up next is Wow.
Well,
I don't
I
know
think
who-
we know.
I don't know who this is by.
Who could this possibly be by?
Ada Onsta.
It's Onster. 5 years later, chilling like a villain. Look at that. You look so slick.
Onsta, say
Holy shit.
happy Animorning and winter chill. Little dash, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Sorry, I need to deliver that as happy Animorning and winter chill. Sorry, there you go. I originally had a few other ideas that I ended up scrapping before ending up on this. Little winky face. It's been a stressful week, so I ended up doing a little character illustration of civilian space Onsta having to adapt to normal society in a Japanese seaside town while apart from Kiryu for around 5 years. Very self-indulgent and a fun personality swap for her, giving her more of a toned down and nonchalant mood, and having her take not standing out so far that she ends up standing out in the opposite direction.
Wow, that's so cool.
I wanted to practice my posing and simplify character charm here. I often go big and expressive and often over-render things, and while I love that, I also love a bit more simplified coloring and fun, expressive posing, and want to do that more. I love how India can pull off expressing characters with poses so easily. I'd love to get there someday, and was wondering if you guys had any tips for gestures and pulling out those fun poses especially. Also, if there's any fun character illustration notes you might have. But that was the big thing.
That's
I
so
think
cool.
I think this is your field, India.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, first I just gotta like geek out a little bit, cause yeah, this is a gorgeous illustration, and it's so cool to hear how much thought you've put into the character. Like, it's all coming from this place of you knowing exactly who the character is, and you know what's happened in those 5 years, and what the character's going for. Kiryu returns.
Is this the second part to it? It's gonna pop. Okay.
Martina exposed me. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Like, I love the way that you render things. Like, and I love how much energy and life there is in the way that you use colors and render things. But also I do really love this slightly like held back take too, because I'm a person who really, really loves flat colors. So seeing like the gradient on the trousers and the nice shading on the coat and then the flat hair just makes me go like, yes.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's like such a nice contrast, you know? And yeah, this shirt is dope as fuck. Where can I get this shirt? It's so cool. She looks incredible. She looks so cool and so slick. And you've like nailed the expression too of being like, oh, hey, yo, what's up?
I got a note on the posing.
Yeah.
The stage left foot with the toe pointed down.
Can you zoom in a little bit, Doig? You get lager.
Here? It is?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever like sit and stuff, but pointing your toes is a very like non-relaxed like position. I don't know.
You have to actively choose to do it.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like if she was nonchalant and like just chilling, I don't know if the pointy toes is working against that a little bit.
It depends, I guess. Because if you were sat up against something, so your toe was on the floor and your heel was up against the back of it,
yeah,
and you were kind of using that to prop your leg up, that could be a relaxed
that could
position.
be more relaxed, yeah.
But you could put
Fair.
a shadow to imply that if that's what you want to do. Like, so much of doing quick posing and getting expressive posing is like implying stuff. Implying stuff with either leaving your lines out or just putting little indications in, like shadows or contours to show you the rotation of things or where things are sitting.
Like, it's super clear she's sitting on something like
Because we've got
outside
the
of a
coat.
store, or yeah.
Like, the coat's telling us that she's sitting on something because it's bunching up there. Which is awesome.
Imagine she wasn't. Imagine she was standing like that.
This is how she stands. Just walks over to you.
Powerful.
Foot propped up in Kiryu's titty. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Power squat. The most powerful.
Damn.
Damn. So one of the things that really helps me when I'm looking at learning how to push myself out of my comfort zone with posing and get it to feel more expressive, more natural, and more unique. Because I often feel like I have a set number of like poses and stuff in my head that are just in there, and I will draw them and they will be the same every time, or they will be like from an internal library of stuff that I've seen other people do. I like to play with rotations a lot. Rotations and tilts are like your ultimate friend to making unique and really interesting and expressive posing. So, for example, with the head here, I might be tempted to tilt it even more further to the left. So she's really like looking up at you from the corner of the eye. And like, because the neck's tilted, it's got that real kind of punk, I can't even bother to lift my head up properly to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naniwa. I love how this is almost like a comic too, how you've got that little panel where it's like sigh and then you see her speak. That's so expressive. But yeah, little rotations like rotating the body and using like contrapposto. I feel like I kind of used that word wrong, which would be hilarious because I'm trying to sound all like arty.
I think it's contrapposta.
Contrapposto.
But I might be wrong. Let's look it up. It's
Well.
where like the hips are angled differently from the shoulders.
Olive Garden. What? Yeah, but using contrapposta. Contrapasta.
Nope, it might be contrapposto. You're right.
Contrapposto.
You're right.
I think it just sounds weird in my accent when I hear myself say it out loud because it's often a word that I use in my head but don't actually say.
It means
So when I say it, it's like,
counterpoise.
wow, I'm English. You know how sometimes you just talk to yourself in your head and then you say something out loud and you're like, wow, I'm English. I really sound English. Anyway, contrapposto is the right word.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Contrapposo.
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 That's in American English.
So yeah, tilting things like the head, tilting things like the shoulders. I really like to throw off the symmetry too. So like having one of the legs tilted in slightly more is something I might be tempted to do. Or like really like leaning on the left hand. Like putting that hand on the floor and like leaning her shoulder into it. So she's like leaning away from the camera almost.
I think you did an illustration of Strive at the Mall.
Oh yeah.
Where he's in a pretty similar position. Do
I
you
took
have that
reference.
To hand? Okay, it's fine. It's fine if you don't.
I might not. But
let me see if I can find it on Twitter.
maybe I hashtagged it. Maybe. I might not have. But yeah, you could do that, or you could lean the other hand over the other leg and have it just dangling there. Or you could have like a railing behind her that she's leaning the hand up onto. Just finding like ways to get those shoulders tilted as well. And throw everything off. Just throw everything off. Like one of the best things that I find has helped me with gestures and stuff is just being loose at the beginning. And try like weird things and don't worry about it. I think you've done super well though. I wouldn't look at this pose and be like, oh, this is a stiff and unexpressive pose. It's like really loose and beautiful and it's got a really nice flow and it feels really expressive.
You posted it to Twitter, right?
Yeah. So I'm only saying this because you asked for some tips, because I think this is beautiful as it is right now. But I hope that the tips help. I hope they help in your continued pursuit of making amazing and expressive illustrations. I do really love the rendering style in this. Soapbox says, it's awesome and good. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, your work is always so expressive and beautiful. But yeah, the pattern with the flat hair, like that intense Hawaiian shirt and the flat hair, just, yes. Let me see. I'll see if I can find it, Doig. Give me a sec.
I'll show what I found. Remember this old thing?
Oh yeah! That was Secret of Mana in Ghibli style. For fun.
Oh, fun.
Here we go, going down the rabbit hole. I'm still like so just humbled and astonished by the amount of fan art that people did.
The background, by the way, itself is from Princess Mononoke, but it was set during the day, so we made a night scene out of it, if I recall.
I have it, but it's a little cropped. So I hope that's okay. Like, you don't get to see Strive's cool shoes. But here it is. I'll pop it into the chat.
Oh, is it a little bit cropped?
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe one day I'll finish this illustration. Who knows? Maybe one day. I started it like straight after Starlight Brigade released, and then I left it for a year and came back to it for a day, and then I left it for another year. Maybe at one point I'll finish it. I have learned a lot since I started doing this about perspective and how to draw backgrounds, and I think that's what was really tricking me up.
Yeah, I think maybe like, because look at all the character posing and the line art and how fucking clean that is. Yeah, I think maybe if you just go back to the background, you might switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I could bring it into storyboard and actually plot out the perspectives.
That's such a good idea, dude.
Yeah, and really actually just do it. Just redo the background again. Like, I might keep the tree. Everything else can go.
The tree's an extra character in there. It's so...
The tree's so alright. But yeah, the characters I was happy with. Everything else, not so much. Hav is wearing shorts, and I like that. They don't work on him at all. They're just like a piece of cloth wrapped around him.
You still have Miauch's chest out.
Yeah, of course I do. He's proud of it.
If you want to find someone who is like majority percentage responsible for how much Miauch's midriff is on show, this bird right here.
As soon as we said we were going to do a space lion, I knew that we had to have midriff out. Listen, he's covered in fur. He gets too hot. He doesn't need a lot of jackets and stuff on. We could, yeah, I could finish it and post it for the 3-year anniversary.
That's in 5 months, so.
Mhm.
Fuck, it's 5 months and it'd be 3 years.
Yeah, pretty bonkers, right?
That's it's.
But yeah, they're just hanging out. Like, this is a music video I would want to do for them. It's a music video where it's chill music and it's just a Starlight Brigade crew hanging out. That's all it is. Doing it as a background would also give me space to put Ninja Brian in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I wanted him just popping out from somewhere like he's watching them creepily from a distance. He refuses to be in the group photos, but he is still present.
Yeah, you drew the shoes on these characters as well. You can see the floor and stuff.
Yeah, the shoes are really cool actually. I'm proud of how the shoes came out.
I'd love this as a print.
Well,
like,
wait till it has a proper background that isn't rubbish.
On our wall and stuff.
Can he pop out creepily but also have a beverage? Yeah, he has like ice cream and the ice cream stain on his mask. He's just been like smushing it into his face.
Alright. So we're on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
This one is by Pikachu. Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
I love the autumnal feel of this.
Oh my gosh!
Let me get out of the way.
This character is very cute. They're very cute.
Drifts on the wind.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so this. Let me find.
Look how cute this character is. Pikachu says that's me. Oh my gosh!
Pikachu,
this is adorable. Look at them.
Oh, Tika, there you are. The floating on the wind pose. How to make it clear pose and make it a clear pose in a still drawing ? I think you got it.
Oh, for the one where the kind of poncho is flared out. I'd probably just have it flare out more and have it ripple a little bit more.
Oh yeah, you could have a little wave like across it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you think about in animation, as we always do, the ripple could ripple around it as they're floating down.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in a bit though and take us around it a bit?
Look at us. We're there. No, don't do
So what
that.
kind of creature or monster is this? Look, there we're all together in our winter gear. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. We all look so angry at the cat. We're all like, should we poke it? Should we poke it? It just fell asleep here on the floor.
Should it die?
Should we poke it? Oh my gosh.
I want to be able to put my arms out like that.
We're reenacting it.
Wait, where's Jellycat?
A jellycat got exploded. I'm sorry. Then they're not with us anymore.
So good.
Yeah, like the little ghosty ripples. Exactly.
Okay, it's going. Okay, there we go.
Whoa! What happened?
I don't know.
There we go.
I like the progression of the softening of the muzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. This feels like children's book illustration style though, and it's got a really nice vibe to it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing fox?
Yeah, it's like a little fox and a Pikachu together.
Oh, cute.
But it becomes kind of more fox as you go along. I love these colours. What do you think, Doig? Which one's your favourite?
This one.
I can't tell which one you're pointing at. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I do really like the blue though. I wonder if you could have a double layer. So
Ooh, like a blue trim on the bottom.
Yeah, so you have like a tartan over the top and then a slightly longer blue one underneath. And then when you float and it ripples, you can get that blue underneath showing through more. Because I really like the blue accent, but I agree that the autumnal colours go really well and feel good.
Yeah.
But I think the blue accent would also be really nice and help. I don't know if you want to do like blue eyes as well, but I think that blue accent would be real nice. Do you want to try adding it, Doig, if you can colour drop at the top? The red scarf is lovely. Yeah. Yeah, Astro Library, there's a thing that happens every time when I'm on an animated project, which is that a character design will change after the animators have had their hands on it. It will simplify and it will change and the shapes will adjust. And that's because when you've tried drawing something in motion and animating it, you find shortcuts and you find things that don't work about the design that you have to alter to make the motion work. So I'd always advise just trying to do a small piece of animation with a character once you've designed them, and then expect the design to change and be open to that change to help you finalize the design.
I'm trying to think of like how just drew over my own drawing. Yeah, I think I like that sort of shape. So see that it's catchy.
Yeah. Pilky says, sounds just like building an app. You get static designs for UI, and when it comes to implementing it, you change a lot as you need to think about so much more. It's true, there are just things that you don't think about, or that don't come up when you're drawing a character, just on paper posing. But as soon as you have to make that character walk, or jump, or run, or turn, you're like, oh wait. And then you find a better way to do it. And when you come out the other side, you find yourself drawing the character differently. But often it's better, or simpler, or clearer. And it really helps to, like, whittle down and define what the character is. I love this. Doink, I love this.
What? What?
Just that shape. It's great.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Doink dropped himself.
I'm still shocked. There we go.
This character is lovely though. It's so cute. I really love their design a lot.
Thank you for the follow.
I would love to see this character like continue on into other forms, into animation or more illustrations or 3D models or anything your heart desires. I think it's wonderful.
There's a really great sense of appeal all the way through this.
Hey, Buffy. The
The cat that we live with has got pretty autumnal colours. She's ginger, black and white. Aren't you? The little piss bag. Hello. She hasn't done it for a while, but she started doing it again where like if she comes up she wants like attention. If I put my hand above her head, she'll like jump to like boop my hand.
Oh wow! Succubus, thank you so much for the subscription.
Yo, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think
Yeah,
I have a clip. I have a clip of that. I wonder if I can find that easily. Dog Swift. Clip. Jump.
Can't help drifting. I'm always drifting. Wah!
Little jump. Little jump.
Robin Hood and Little Jump running through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other had to say.
I don't know if that's playing or what.
Was that a...
There we go. There's my voice. Here she is.
Oh, there she is. This is her. This is Buffy. Buffy the cat.
The cat. Little jump. Was that on camera? Did she do the boop boop?
Aww.
Little jump. Yeah. Little jump. Okay. I've indulged myself too long.
Alright, we got... Do we have other things?
We have one more. This is by Stancia, who said... this is my first neat work done using Clip Studio Paint, which is a new program to me, so a lot. Drawing wise, I was very ambitious with the anime glowing wind effects and the shading resulting from that. I'm especially happy about uplighting Tori's face, but ye gods, overlapping light sources are complicated and I had regrets. I still need to tweak Tax the Goblin, but I'm not sure how they need shading to be darker and the wider, fainter light circle because I have no idea how to edit gradients in this program yet. But not bad for the first neat digital work in several years? Question mark.
Yeah, great job, Estancia. Oh, I drifted again. Woo!
Nicely done.
Yeah, fantastic for like going for it again after so long. This looks great though. I really like the perspective that you have, the way the wind is swirling around, and the background you can see the kind of curvy linear perspective going on with the buildings there.
So a big thing about light sources is that when they mix together, they're additive.
One thing I do want to say also is that you mentioned the light sources, but I think the light here is so subtle that it's kind of actually difficult for me to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, carry on, Doug. I just wanted to say that I think it might be a little subtle.
Yeah.
Boop-a-doop.
I will say, yeah, light sources they're additive. So if you have like light hitting one side of the character and light hitting another from a different light source, if they hit the same spot, they'll add together. So if you can think about it, you can, rather than thinking about lighting as a whole, you can think about it as a light source shining towards an object, and only think about that one and just put it on one layer and just break it down that way. So if you ever like feel overwhelmed by lighting, you can think of it in several passes, and I think that helped me try to understand, like, I'm only focused on like what this one light is doing, and then move to the next one, and then move to the next one. So if you have there's pretty much like a bunch of different types of lighting. You have directional lighting and point lighting and kind of area lighting sometimes. Now, when I'm talking about directional lighting, think about the sun. It's a light source that's so intense, but it's so far away that by the time they reach us, most of the lighting is like the light rays are parallel to one another. So they're going to be like hitting across the object. Like if you were to draw arrows like this, they would be coming from like one direction, like this, because it's like the sunlight source is so far away that they're going to apply evenly across the character at the same intensity. A difference would be like a point light source, which is like probably in the scene emitting light in all directions, because the source of light is like there, and they tend to be slightly weaker, but they'll also have they'll get less bright the farther away it is from the light source. So like if they're next to your character, anything that is a shorter distance from this point in space will be lit more, and then like if it can't see it, it won't hit effect here, but it might hit here with like 50% of the intensity. So I think to understand how lighting works, just think about them as sources and how those sources are traveling from the source to your subject. And like the reason that still lives are done is to observe that happening to real objects and like analyzing what's happening and then replicating that.
Speaking of which, I can't overemphasize the importance when it comes to lighting like this of looking at reference, either taking it of yourself or looking at reference online of people, because lighting on faces, it's really hard to do a lot of lighting on faces and still make the face look appealing, especially if they're cartoon faces.
That's why you'll find a lot of times people will use a practice of 3-point lighting in order to create an appealing face. So they'll have a key light, a second light, and a rim light. And they're positioned in three points around the face. So it's usually like if the face is like this, then can you stand around about here?
Where?
So you be light source of my face. There'd be one here.
I'm the light source on my face.
That would light up my beautiful right side of my face, and then you'd have a softer one that's over here, so that whatever your light source isn't hitting hits the other side, so it like balances it out. And then you'll have one that's slightly off behind that just backlights it a little bit, and you get a nice little rim light. Right.
In terms of if you were gonna underlight these characters though, which is what we're trying to do, right?
I don't know.
I thought that Estancia said in the little description that they were meant to be underlit. Is that right, or am I?
I didn't read that. I don't think so.
Can you read just the first bit again?
I'm especially happy about uplighting Tori's face, but ye gods overlapping light sources are complicated and I had regret.
Yeah, uplighting the face. I think you could push that a little more to add the drama.
Yeah.
I can see it on the hair.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good point.
It's just very subtle. I think your values are also close to one another, that it makes the lighting look not particularly dramatic just because they're all very subtly differentiated from each other. I think all you need to do is to up the contrast a little bit.
Yeah.
And that would be like much more obvious. You might just want to make the midtones a little darker.
Give me a sec.
And I think that would make a huge difference. What you up to? Why did you bring us back here?
I'm just gonna find the... I'll just look at it like this.
Yeah, I think you could do like a levels adjust on the midtones and probably just nail it that way. Just make sure that your highlights stay nice and bright.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought it in?
Yeah.
Are you able to like up the contrast a little bit? I'm just gonna send this to a subzone. Also, shout out to Shnu in chat, who's here and has modelled Doig and I and Onster and themselves as Chow from a Chow Garden, and it's adorable.
It's so cool. I think you can get a levels thing in Clip Studio as well, but this lets you like play with the overall highest intensity point, so you could like bring that down for a low key one.
An anonymous gifter just gifted us up to Estancia. Congratulations, Estancia, and thank you so much, anonymous gifter. That's really kind of you. I don't know why you sent two, but thank you. That's so cool of you. Estancia, I hope you enjoy having access to the many silly emotes that we have. I think next week I'll do an emote stream and we'll get a bunch more cool ones that we can use.
I think one thing I'm noticing as well is that lighting will affect the color of your subject, because lighting, it's never really like completely white. If it's sunlight, there's a little bit of blue to it. If it's a bulb, there's a little bit of yellow to it. And I think if you think of trying to light and shade as simply reducing or increasing the value, you'll end up with quite a digital feeling piece overall. You want to think warm lighting, cool shadows, or cool lighting, warm shadows, and that'll give you a nice vibrancy to your piece overall.
This was like a really epic moment, by the way, in your D&D campaign. What happened here? Look at this. Hold on, I'll bring it forward. Here they are. Look, it's Onster Chow with a Curse Emerald, and then it's Swifty Chow with a ring, and then it's Doig Chow with a fireball, and then it's Shnu Chow. How cool is that? I love them so much. Okay, sorry for distracting, Doig. I just wanted to give a shout out because it's so cool. I want people to be able to see it. Whoa, what's this? Whoa, you've blued it up.
Yeah, I'm just throwing like if you had cool shadows but warm lighting, you can create that like contrast there. It's very. I need a little bit more time.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
already though, there's more contrast in that, just because now, as well as just being contrast in terms of the darkness and the lightness of the colours, there's contrast in the actual hue as well.
Yeah. So you might make it more purpley or like something.
That's got more contrast now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've lost the background, but in terms of on the character, I like that level of intensity on the character, because I think it adds to the drama of the scene that you're going for.
I think it's tough on a flat shaded character. You don't want to pick out the cheek too much, but you might have maybe if they've got a slight smirk or something, so you'll pick out there or something like that.
Stancha says, so my warlock is a ranged character who stays back. In this instance, he's just blasted in on lightning boots and activated shielding Aurora to walk into melee. So cool. Wow, that's awesome. It's an underground city, so the two light sources should be a different colour than the wind one.
Okay, so let's say the wind one is blue. You could probably use a soft brush to show that they're giving off light. Maybe.
Shnu says, in hindsight, I should have submitted the Chow piece in this Anything Goes On in Morning challenge. Well, you're an honorary challenge participant, because here it is. It's right here with Cold Party.
The benefit of things like hard light and stuff is it allows you to interact with the colors below. You could have a nice little, and then let's say the overall lighting is warm.
Oh
then you could fill that with the blue. Oop. Something like that.
Cool.
Not so much to the background, because that.
You might want a different light source from there or
Yeah.
something.
But yeah, if you're dealing with anything in the light, your blending mode layers are a big boon. Because like painting it one normal layer on top, you'd have to be really meticulous and add it, but you can get a bit of a head start by using things like hard light, screen, or maybe even I like divide. Divide I like to think of as like it puts the opposite color of what's applied to it. So if you put like a blue down, it'll come out orange, a complementary color, but it can be quite vivid.
Yeah. Essentially says, I like the lighting effect, but blue isn't his colour. I'd probably be more likely to change the generalised lighting and keep the winds white.
There you go.
Which you can totally do. But if you're going to keep the winds white, I think what Doug said about choosing either a warm light or a cold light will help.
Yeah. In the cases of like intense light on something, what you'll tend to find is that the base color will get lighter, but it'll also get slightly warmer. So if you have a peach, it'll go slightly more orange. Like if you think of it like color wheel.
Colour wheelers, Doig.
Yeah, like the if your starting point is like here, you're probably going to go slightly more yellow up this way and slightly this way. So say your starting point is here. Yeah, if you get hit by a light source, you're going to go up a little bit and up a little bit.
These are all Eldritch colour secrets that I am not party to. I have no clue what Doig's doing a lot of the time when he does this stuff. All I know is that it looks cool.
It's just it gives you a little bit more feeling of light on it rather than simply just going up in value. So rather than going from here and going to here, you get a feeling that there's a light source applied.
Yeah, there's like
all.
an extra warmth that's added.
Yeah, and that's if it's a warm light. If it's a cold light, then there's the whole other, like if you have a gel over or something, it's like super blue, all bets are off. It's probably going to go more green to compensate.
Oh, Pilkey says Doig earlier doubts abilities. Doig now performs magic.
But yeah, thank you for submitting to our challenge.
Thanks, Stanisha. I learned something. Thanks for the little colour demonstration, Doig.
I went to a talk by a Pixar lighting artist back when I was in university, and that shit stuck in my head forever.
Good to that person. Like, they obviously had a big impact.
And if you ever here's a big rule: go too far and then pull back.
Yeah.
It's always better to go too far and then reduce it back than it is to not go far enough, because then you learn, like, it's like running towards a cliff and you're like, I've fallen off, okay, I'll step back. But if you never edge towards the cliff, then it's gonna be too.
That's a really bad example, Doig, because you probably don't want to fall off a cliff. Like, that's the worst case scenario in that.
You're not physically
instance.
falling off a cliff though, but like,
what you're
where
saying
the cliff edge is
that it's harder to get to a good result if you edge towards it slowly, because you'll tend to settle soon rather than later.
Don't be scared of the cliff.
Whereas if you go all the way straight off the bat and then dial it back, you're more aware of the full range of what is possible, and so you can make a more informed decision.
You observe, like, you observe the farthest point, and then you can see every gradation back, to the one that you like. Develop your gut. Feel like where it's like too far, too far, too far. There it is.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. I'm way too subtle about my stuff. Estantius says, also see all the nicks and dents in the background. That's from your advice in the background challenge. That's awesome. Hey, Martina. Cold party hug. I just... Apparently I just have you in my beak now. There we go.
All right.
Whoop.
That's us done. I think you were wanting
Is that everything?
Yeah.
What was I going to do?
You were going to play Garlic Phone.
Is it a bit late now, though? Is it better to do that, like, potentially next week or off stream with
Maybe.
people?
Maybe so.
I didn't expect the Animorning challenge to take so long, but I'm happy it did.
Yeah, we got 15 people.
I was expecting like 2.
Yeah, India was like, we'll do it, and then we'll... Oh, look! And
Oh
then
yeah,
we'll
Doug
play.
was going to show Glim. That's what it was you were going to do.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I show on my comic book. Encourage people to pre-order my comic book, Doig.
So here's
Doig, oh, go on,
here's the
Doig,
whole
Doig.
thing. Here's
Come
the
on,
whole
Doig.
thing.
Doig. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Doig! Oh,
What?
Oh.
What happened?
Nothing.
You throw me.
No.
I'll get you.
Oh no! Look, I was trying to help. I was just trying to put you up front because you're really good at this kind of thing.
Clear the way.
Ah.
Yeah, so I can't show you too in depth because like I don't want to give away everything. But
You can give away everything if you want. Okay, maybe not.
yeah. So maybe what I'll do is you can see from far away like how there's this bottom area of like red intensity. Ooh, something's not gonna happen. So maybe I'll do that.
Why can't you find the Discord? Oh! Sinister something! Thank you so much for the 300 bits! Wowzers! Thank you! Oh man, look, there's no way I'm catching up with Doig. He's got 3,000. That's
So-
bonkers. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for all the support on today's stream. Like, it's been huge. You guys are incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Look
you,
how many
Sinister
I've
something.
collected. There's a ridiculous amount of bits
It
that
is!
you stuck to me. This is a ridiculous amount. 3,111, 13,
Right?
14.
Isn't that bonkers? Sinister Something says, everyone is so talented. Also, Fartiati made some sketches without animators and oh my gosh, they're amazing. Can you link them in? I was just gonna say about the Discord that we have like a lot of people in there at the minute, so we tend to do invite only, but if you want to, you can email us about it. The only thing is, it's not really a Doig Swift Discord, it's more just like an art and animation Discord.
We wanted to be part of a circle of friends that helped support one another and geek out about animation, and somehow we built one
Yeah, so
just from that want. So
it's more of just like a study group than anything else. It's not like a fan Discord or anything. It's just like a study hub.
no fans, only friends.
We don't have a Doig Swift fan Discord because we figured that was pretty pointless.
We will never. We will never.
We probably won't.
We'll never have a fan Discord.
If we ever somehow get log, then people are welcome to make one, but we probably won't.
You can. Yeah.
We would feel too awkward about
if we
it.
get big enough to have a fan Discord, it'll be made by someone else, and we won't be in there.
Yeah, fan Discord seems like a lot. You know, we definitely
Come to the
our
streams.
following does not justify
Come to the
one.
streams. That's why we do this. Why we have a Discord? Where oh no, I'm broken.
Whoa, look at this! Oh, this is so cool!
Oh wow. Yay!
Yay! I'd forgotten what this animator was called. The bat one from earlier?
I'm not sure we were given a name. We just
No,
know
we
it was
weren't
by
given a name,
Sinister.
were we? That's so cool though. Look at this. Sinister and Artie, just hanging out. Just hanging out. Beautiful. So cool.
Doesn't have a name yet. I dubbed the. I'm good at naming things.
No, you don't.
I'm good at naming things.
Probably Sinister should name their own animator though, right? Right, Doig? Put the canvas down, Doig. Doig, put the canvas.
No, I'm thinking.
Put the
I'm thinking. Alice Stark.
Alice Stark.
Yeah.
The thing about Doig's naming is that sometimes he comes up with really good ideas, but that doesn't mean that they're not cushioned within a load of not so great ideas. It's just that he has the ability to strike gold.
I named Strive.
He named Strive,
I named Strive.
from Starlight Brigade. He named Animata.
No. I think that was Hinka. Animata. I think Animata was Hinka.
Okay.
If not,
sorry, Hinka.
someone,
I'm taking your credit and giving it to Doig.
If not, someone very similar to Hinka, but it's in the Hinka part of my memory brain.
What else have you named? You've named other stuff.
Did I name Knights of Light Table?
No, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you keep trying to tell me that you did, but you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain
Okay.
that you didn't. Even though you keep trying to tell me that you did.
Dog and Swift, I named that.
Well, I mean, technically our parents named that.
Technically their parents named that. Yeah. Sometimes I get good.
Sometimes it gets good. Anywho, Glim. You were going to show Glim.
Oh yeah. It's already. I forgot it's actually been behind me the whole time.
Oh, thank you. There it is. You can pre-order it. It's going to be out June or July next year. And we're just finishing it up now. Everything's done. The letters are almost completely finished. The colours are almost completely finished.
Yeah.
We've got to have it done by January. And pre-orders help us a huge amount with the book. They help us a huge amount. Because the pre-orders are the only thing that the shops have to go off to figure out whether the book's going to be wanted by people or in demand at all.
Okay,
if they don't think people are going to order it, or it doesn't have many pre-orders, they basically won't order many copies or won't order any at all because they'll figure that no one's going to come in and ask for it.
India's got most of the details right. Am I allowed to clear that? That's the gist of it.
Yeah, you can clear it up.
It's more like the publisher takes pre-orders numbers as the number of print run to do. So let's say it gets like 1,000 orders, then they'll maybe print 2,000 books or 1,500 based on demand. So they'll increase their supply based on demand. So the more pre-orders, the more confidence the publisher will have going forward for the further books and things. I think they're definitely interested.
And also
in pursuing it, but it'll be based on that.
The more pre-orders it has, the better chance the book has to do well, because bookshops and comic books are more likely to have it in and display it and stuff. Whereas if they don't have it in because they're like, oh, this isn't going to sell very much, so let's just not order it, then no one will have a chance to see it or buy it. So the pre-orders make a huge difference.
So I've changed this page up a little bit from here.
Oh yeah?
One thing I was noticing that when I looked at this page, I was feeling like it was predominantly really white and unclear and stuff. So I changed the color of the blender to have a green base. I might change that, but it's got a green base to it. No.
Oh, you've changed it since then?
Since then, no.
Because I was looking at it I was like, that's not green.
Yeah, okay, so this is probably page 51, 2, 3, 4, 54.
Oh, Fnac, thank you so much. That means a huge amount. Yeah. It's not, you guys don't have to do it, but if you want to, then it would help out.
Yeah. So I added the green thing just to add a little bit of interest and also contrast between that and the Glim.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
So what's the page that you're happiest with?
The page I'm happiest with?
So far?
None of them. I'm not
you gotta choose one.
I'm not happy. Okay.
Choose one.
I like the first page and the feel of that moment.
Oola, hello! We just finished doing the Animorning challenge reviews.
One of my favorite panels then is I don't have a favorite page because I want to go back to the top panel of this, but I really like this one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, how that's doing the feeling of the desaturated there, the grey in their face, remembering trauma and stuff.
Yeah.
However, I don't like this top panel.
I like the colour of midge a lot in that middle panel.
Yeah, so the big struggle I've had with this is too much local colour and not enough emotional colour, and I think I'm hitting good emotional colour here.
But Nax says if you can't pick a favourite, pick the one that you like the least.
This one. Yeah.
Show the fight with the cool colors that I like.
Oh, but that's super spoilers, dude.
No, it's not. It's just a monster fight.
Okay. Okay.
If you only show people the cozy stuff, no one's gonna know that there's monster fights.
There's monster fight.
There it is.
This one.
No, back to the left.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I love the colors that you did there.
Wait, are there monsters in the comic? Ula says unsubscribe.
Oh well, we lost one.
Yeah. It's gonna be creepy.
Trash Pit says, what time do we normally start streaming at? Normally, we go on GMT time. So usually like between 7 and 9 a.m.
This has been a double long stream somehow. It's been 3 hours. But, you know, it's Cold Party. And we looked at what people enjoyed. We tend to try and stream at about 8. We want to start streaming like 7:30 till 9.
Yeah, 7:30 is when we want to do it. 7:30 to 9. But we always sleep in. So it's normally like 8 or 8:30.
It's cool to see you too, So Fox. Hope you're keeping well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this moment as well.
Moments of pain.
Yeah.
Get thrown into chair.
When I get the emotional color, I like it. 8 till dog is late for a meeting.
Yeah,
hey,
pretty much.
Hey, I wasn't late for that meeting. I missed it. It was like 10 minutes long and I missed it.
Perplexed Originator says, I thought your models were like VTubers at first, but you're like running around and grabbing stuff. How are your motions controlled? How are your models controlled? Well, we're using game controllers. So it's almost like just a little video game. But our mouths are hooked up to our microphones, you see? So I got an Xbox controller and I can control my head and I control my body. And then we have a bunch of motions we can do. We can pick things up. We can wiggle our eyebrows. We can blink. All the good stuff.
We're VTuber, VPO.
We're VPups.
We're VPups.
Virtual puppets.
We're trying to figure out a name for it.
Yeah, I came up with VPO, which is Virtual Interactive Puppet Overlay. I don't know if that's any good.
Oh, it's window capture with in the game itself. There's a big pink screen that we're standing in front of. So usually we're in front of like this screen so you can see our screens behind it. But sometimes we exist in a room.
Yeah.
Snow.
Sometimes we chill out over here and chat to people.
VIP Ubers.
VIP Ubers.
Vipubers.
Vipubers.
I don't think we should go ahead with
Vipubers.
Vipubers.
It's perfect. Fadak, it's like 4 a.m. for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's okay though. I think we're finishing soon.
Yeah.
But I plan to be back next week if Doug's good with me doing that.
Yeah.
Vuppet. We did think of that, but apparently that's a name for a place on a lady.
No.
Or something.
I think it's probably like maybe been written on one of those Urban Dictionary things, so I don't think that's in common use, right?
I don't know. Can we raid Studio Trigger playing Fortnite?
No.
I mean, we can.
We could. But I know. I've raided Studio Trigger before, but it might be when they were early on Twitch and like just ignoring everything that was happening.
I think we should raid Pirate Software. We haven't raided them in a little bit, and Saul's always super nice and friendly, and they're building an incredible game called Heartbound, which is wonderful, and I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited for it.
I think their new release is out soon.
Really?
If not already.
Oh my gosh, if it's out already, then we have to play it. Because I was waiting for it to play it with you.
It's on Steam sale right now.
You like the first name, VPup. Okay, that's good to know.
But yeah, we're playing around with names because we want to have a strong brand. We want to be at the forefront of this technology.
At the minute, our little characters are called animators. And that's all we got.
Yeah. Which stands for animated automata.
But anyway. You okay then, Doug? I will turn away.
I didn't realize I could spin without rolling.
Do not talk to you anymore.
Don't talk to me Angie.
Don't talk to me Angie.
Look, wait. Yeah.
God, this is so stupid. I love it.
Sorry.
Anyway, enough of that. Stop.
No, I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I messed it up. Yeah.
First animated note has got to be Doig Spin. Oh, it could totally be Doig Spin.
Dog spin. Oh, this. We've got a gift for you, like from Epifex of tumbling around.
Yeah, we do. I'd like to put that in, if possible.
You're such an influencer. Every time
I'm
there's
such
like
an influencer.
there's a poll, and you're
Ew.
like, we should to the poll, to the democratic process. Every time there's like a poll, and it's like, oh, we should totally do this, and then that's what win the votes.
Well, of course. I mean, I think if people are watching a stream and the streamer's like, "Oh, I'd like to do this," probably most people are going to be like, "Let's not. Let's do the thing."
Bye, Martina. She just rolled out of here like bye bye. She's like,
I'm off. I'm out.
she's gone.
I'm outie 2000.
Do I have a wave? Bye bye. Oh, that's a joy. Okay. It's all right. Okay.
Because like you've been listening half unconscious this whole time. Oh no.
Oh dear.
What happened?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Oh.
Well,
There we go. Fixed it.
see ya. She's gone.
I'll get you. Oh.
She evaded you.
Oh, she escaped.
Oh, everybody have a great cold party. You guys are incredible. Thank you for all the support. And we'll be back next week before New Year. So have an awesome break. Get cozy. Treat yourselves.
Have a great weekend, and if you're celebrating, have fun. I hope it's really cool for you.
Thank you for being here and hanging out with us.
And may the rest
Of your day.
be filled
With
adventure. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Hey, just in time.
Bod Squad.
Heck yeah.
Take care, everyone. I hope you have a good time.
See you guys.
Bye bye. Wait, that's the wrong one.
Oh.
There we go.